Live from the Maverik Center in West Valley City, it's Utah Grizzlies hockey. As tonight's the second and final game of the series as the Grizzlies take on the Allen Americans. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Utah Grizzlies hockey. I'm Tyson Whiting. The Grizzlies have won 3 in a row, and they're looking for their 4th straight victory as they take on the Allen Americans, who are still looking for their first win of the season. Last night, Allen scored first as Liam Gorman redirected an Andrew Nilsson shot about 6 minutes into the game. Grizzlies got a 5-on-3 power play, and Mick Messner redirected a Luke Manning shot, and that was 16:46 into the first. And then 47 seconds later, Gianni Fairbrother scored what turned out to be the game winner as he got a great pass from Neil Shea and scored glove side past Anson Thornton. Nobody scored in the second period. Briley Wood scored his first professional goal, 3:59 into the third period. And that was a beautiful play as he was out in front of the net. Kind of nice centering pass out in front from James Shearer. And Wood, who ended up with 1 goal and 1 assist on the night, gets his first multiple-point game as a pro. Neil Shea later on added an empty netter. And then less than a minute later, it was Cade Nielsen getting his first pro goal as he scored from out in front of the net as well. And really, that was a big theme of last night's game as the Grizzlies got a lot of traffic out in front of Allen's goaltender, and they really did a good job in front of the crease. And the Grizzlies really did a good job protecting the house, both offensively and defensively, as they did a great job protecting Adam Schill, who saved 25 of 26. Schill will be in net once again for the Grizzlies. He's been a workhorse so far. He has won 3 in a row. He's got a record of 3-1, and he's the only goaltender to appear in a game for the Grizzlies so far this season. There have been quite a few stars for the Grizzlies so far through 4 games. Neil Shea has a goal in all 4 contests. He has 4 goals and 3 assists. He leads the Grizzlies with 7 points this season. Mick Messner has been outstanding. He's got 3 goals in 4 games this season. Luke Manning leads the Grizzlies with 4 assists this year. And the Grizzlies have gotten contributions from Brian Yoon, who has a point in all 4 games as he has 1 goal and 3 assists. And, just about everybody else has contributed. The forward line of Craig Armstrong, along with Cameron Buell and Dylan Fitz. They're going to be the same forward line tonight, a same forward trio. And those guys were outstanding in last night's game as well. And really, when you look at the last 2 games, last Saturday in Rapid City with Utah winning 5-2 and last night's 5-1 victory over Allen, one of the big things about it is the Grizzlies have gotten contributions from just about everybody in the lineup, with obviously Neil Shea leading the way with 7 points through 4 games. It's going to be a ton of fun. A good crowd is filing in here to Maverik Center. And it's Hispanic Heritage Night. The Grizzlies are going to be wearing some sharp-looking specialty jerseys for the occasion. To find out what those jerseys look like, go to the Grizzlies social media channels. We're going to have a ton of fun tonight. Adam Schill will get the start in net for the Grizzlies. He'll be going up against Dylan Wells, who last year spent some time in the American Hockey League with the Tucson Roadrunners. He also spent some time in the ECHL with the Idaho Steelheads. It's going to be a lot of fun. When we come back, we'll talk some hockey and give you the lineups along the way as we're in business on a Saturday night here on Hispanic Heritage Night. And don't forget, you can bid on those game-worn jerseys as well as other items on the Dash Auction app. Go to the Grizzlies social media channels for more details. You can bid on those special items for Hispanic Heritage Night. We'll come back and talk some hockey all along the way as Grizzlies have been outstanding over the last 3 games. Utah, in the last 3 contests, have outscored opponents 14-6. It's the second of 4 straight games at home here at Maverik Center as the Grizzlies will host the Tahoe Night Monsters for the first time ever next Saturday here at Maverik Center, as well as Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. on November 10th. It's going to be a lot of fun. Good crowds filing in here, and we'll come back and talk some hockey as the Grizzlies will take on the Allen Americans for the second of 9 regular season meetings. We're in business on a Saturday night, and you're listening to the Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Maverik's new bean-to-cup machines always deliver a freshly ground cup of coffee on demand, so you can enjoy any of our premium roasts at their best, day or night, hot or iced. Enjoy a fresh cup today.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. Shop over 50 new Kia Sorentos with savings up to $4,500 off at Jerry Seiner Kia, South Jordan.
Welcome back to Utah Grizzlies hockey. I'm Tyson Whiting. Face off in about 15 minutes from now as the Grizzlies take on the Allen Americans. If you're in the West Valley area, come on down and enjoy some Grizzlies hockey with us. Well, over the last two games, there's been a pair of firsts. On Saturday, last Saturday, 7 days ago in Rapid City, Cameron Buell and Cade Jensen each scored their first professional goals. Last night, it was Briley Wood, who had 28 goals in the WHL last year, and he had 6 goals in 6 games in the WHL playoffs last season. He scored his first pro goal about 3.5 minutes into the third period. And then Cade Nilsson, in his Grizzlies debut, scored his first professional goal, 18:54 into the third period. So a lot of firsts for the Grizzlies here on the homestand. And obviously the Grizzlies have won 3 in a row. They lost the regular season opener 7-2 to the Idaho Steelheads. But last week the Grizzlies swept Rapid City in a 2-game set, winning in a shootout 4-3 on October 25th. And then Utah got a convincing 5-2 win to complete the weekend sweep over in the Black Hills. Last night, Grizzlies got a 5-1 victory. It really was closer than the final score indicated. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens here tonight. When the Grizzlies and Americans play, it's usually a very physical game. And last night, Nick Pastorius got in a fight in the first period with Artem Kulikov. See what happens here tonight. The Allen Americans will be without Andrew Nelson, who is serving a 1-game suspension. Remember, in the first period, he got an interference minor, but really it probably should have been a cross-check as he cross-checked Mick Messner in the face. Messner did return and scored a goal later on in the first period, a few minutes after he got cross-checked by Nilsson. The league looked it over, and Nilsson is out tonight serving a 1-game suspension, and he is the one former Grizzly on the Allen roster. We'll come back and give you the starting lineups as the Grizzlies take on the Allen Americans here in the last of a 2-game set. And don't forget, next Saturday, it's going to be the Grizzlies' next home game. It's going to be Pucks and Pups, where you can bring your dog to the game. There will be some dog-themed festivities. There's going to be a lot of fun. It will be the first ever meeting between the Grizzlies and the Tahoe Night Monsters. It's going to be at 7 o'clock here. Tickets to UtahGrizzlies.com. We'll give you the starting lineups on the other side. This is the Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to AmericaFirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. Shop over 50 new Kia Sorentos with savings up to $4,500 off at Jerry Seiner Kia, Salt Lake.
Hot off the presses, we got tonight's starting lineups as the Grizzlies will take on the Allen Americans in about 10 minutes from now. Let's go over the starting lineups. First for the visiting Allen Americans, who are led by first-year head coach B.J. Adams. The assistant coach is Brett Ferguson. Allen is 0-4-1 this season. They've got 1 standing point out of a possible 10. They are 0-2 away from the friendly confines at Credit Union of Texas Event Center. Starting in net is Dylan Wells. He'll be wearing number 39. He was the backup last night. Wells is 0-2 with a 9.55 goals against average and a .788 save percentage. So Wells is off to, I guess, what we can call a slow start. Wells last season In the AHL with the Tucson Roadrunners, had a record of 10-5-3 with an .898 save percentage and 3.28 goals against average. So Wells is certainly a capable goaltender. With Idaho last year, he had a 7-0 record with a 3.27 goals against average and .894 save percentage. He's also got some AHL experience with Bakersfield, Chicago, Rockford, and the Texas Stars. So he's been with 5 different AHL teams, and Dylan Wells will get the start in net. He is 6'2" and 190 pounds, and he's 26 years old. He's a former 5th-round draft pick by the Edmonton Oilers back in 2016. The starting defensive pairing, Ryan Gagnon, who's scoreless in 5 games this season. He is 6'2", 195 pounds. He'll be wearing number 3. He'll be paired up with Artem Kulikov, who has 1 goal and 1 assist in 5 games. Kulikov got in a fight with Nick Pastorius in the first period last night. Starting forwards, and it's their top forward line. Kyle Krenkovic can fly. He had a good year with Tulsa last year. He has 1 goal in 5 games. He's not very big at 5'7" and 170 pounds. Krenkovic will be wearing number 16. It's his second season as a pro. Spencer Asachuk is in his 12th season with the Allen Americans. He's a big guy at 6'6" and 230 pounds. He has 2 assists in 5 games. And Braden Watts, who spent the last 4 years with the Wichita Thunder, he has 1 goal and 3 assists in 5 games. He is 6 feet and 182 pounds. So starting forwards again are Krenkovic, Asachuk, and Watts, with a starting defensive pairing of Ryan Gagnon and Artem Kulikov. And one big subtraction is Andrew Nilsson, the former Grizzly. He is out serving a 1-game suspension for cross-checking Mick Messner in the face. Now for the starting lineups for the Utah Grizzlies, who are led by 4th-year head coach Ryan Kanaswich. The assistant coach is Christian Horn. Utah has won 3 in a row. They've got a record of 3-1. They are 1-0 here at Maverik Center. Grizzlies had a lot of success here at home last season, where they were 21-12-3. Grizzlies are 2-1 away from Maverik Center as they won a 2-game set against Rapid City last week. Starting in net is Adam Scheel. He's been the only guy that's appeared in a game for the Grizzlies so far this season. Scheel's got a record of 3-1 with a 3.16 goals against average and 904 save percentage. Scheel is in his 4th full season as a pro. Last year, he was the starter with the AHL's Chicago Wolves. He's a native of Lakewood, Ohio, 25 years old, and Adam Scheel will be in net. The backup goaltender tonight is Vinny Duplessis, as Jake Barcheski is the 3rd goalie. The starting defensive pairing, for my mind, one of the best in the league. Brian Yoon and Derek Dashke. Dashke had an assist last night. He has 1 goal and 3 assists in 4 games, and Brian Yoon has a point in all 4 games this year. He has 1 goal and 3 assists. Yoon is 5'11", 78 pounds, and Dashke is 6'2", and 194 pounds. Dashke is a +2 this season. So Yoon and Dashke will be the starting defensive pairing. We will also see a lot of the captain, Johnny Fairbrother, who scored the game winner last night late in the first period. Fairbrother's got 2 goals in 12 games overall in a Grizzlies uniform, as he had 1 goal in 8 games last season. Fairbrother is 6 feet and 204 pounds. He'll be paired up with James Shearer. Shearer had an assist last night. He is 5'9" and 185 pounds. We will also see the defensive pairing of Cade Jensen and Kabori Dunn. Dunn has 1 assist this season, and Cade Jensen had 1 goal and 1 assist last Saturday in Rapid City. Scratches among defensemen, Chase Hartshee and Kyle Powell. Hartshee's played in 2 games this season. Powell has yet to appear in a game with Utah, but Powell's a big guy at 6'6" and 225 pounds. Starting forwards for the Grizzlies, it's the same 3-man unit that started last night's game, as Briley Wood picked up his first professional goal, 3:59 into the 3rd period. Wood has 1 goal and 2 assists in 4 games. He's the biggest of all the starting forwards at 6'3" and 188 pounds. He's got an even plus-minus rating. Neil Shea has a goal in all 4 games. Shea is the Grizzlies' leading scorer so far this season with 7 points, 4 goals, and 3 assists. He's also got a +2 rating. As the Grizzlies hit the ice, wearing a white jersey. It's a specialty jersey for Dia de los Muertos, as it's Hispanic Heritage Night. So Shea's going to be starting with Briley Wood. We'll also have Cole Gallant in the lineup. Gallant's got 3 assists in 4 games. He had 1 assist in last night's contest. Gallant was 3rd on the team in assists and 4th in points last season. So starting forwards again are Wood, Shea, and Gallant. We will also see the three-man unit of Mick Messner, Luke Manning, and Reed Webster. All three of those guys have had big moments this year. Messner's got 3 goals in 4 games, and watch out for him when the Grizzlies are shorthanded, as he is an excellent penalty killer, and he's also very aggressive on Utah's penalty kill, as he often will come away with scoring chances, even when the Grizzlies are on the PK. Luke Manning leads Utah with 4 assists this season. He's been a great distributor so far this year. And Reed Webster, he's made a strong impression in 3 games for the Grizzlies. He has 1 goal. He also had the shootout game winner 8 days ago against Rapid City. The forward line that really impressed in the second period and parts of the third was Craig Armstrong with Cameron Buell and Dylan Fitz. All 3 of those guys will be in the Grizzlies lineup. We will see Nick Pastorius, who's quickly becoming a fan favorite. Pastorius will be wearing number 42. He's 6'1" and 209 pounds. Cade Nielsen scored his first professional goal last night as he made his Grizzlies and North America pro debut. He'll be wearing number 27. He is 6 feet and 195 pounds. And we will also see Tyson Upper, the University of Calgary product, first-year pro. It will be his 5th game of the season. Upper is 5'10" and 170 pounds. Scratches among the forwards are Blake Wells and Aaron Aragon. Those are the 2 forward scratches. Aragon hopefully will be back in the lineup next week as he's battling a minor injury. Wells might miss the next month as he's got an upper body injury. Looks like we got a good Saturday night crowd here at Maverik Center. Hey, BYU and Utah are both on bye weeks, so you might as well come on down here and enjoy some Grizzlies hockey with us. Allen is wearing a red jersey with white numbers, white lettering. Anything that's not red is white, and almost an ice type of white. Very sharp look for the Allen Americans. It's the kind of look they've had since their franchise began, which was about a little more than 10 years ago. Spencer Asachuk has been around just about as long as the franchise has been. It's the Grizzlies and the Americans. And we'll see if it gets a little bit heated. Last night's game got a bit heated at times. We'll see if tonight's gets heated as well. When we come back, we'll have face-off here at Maverik Center. It's the Grizzlies and the Americans coming up next. You've been listening to the Utah Grizzlies pregame report on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 40 new Kia Sportage models and save up to $2,500 off when you buy. Jerry Seiner has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Seiner Kia, South Jordan.
Smith's always gives you more ways to save on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Smith's app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day. Smith's, fresh.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
With the Nitro card at Maverik, you always save 10 cents or more on fuel every gallon, every day. And you could save a whole lot more thanks to Nitro Best Price. Pick up a Nitro card and upgrade your Adventure Club account today.
Welcome back to Maverik Center. I'm Tyson Whiting. Face-off here. We'll begin in a few minutes. Now our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Because nobody stands by their tires like we do. It's a better deal on better tires with the best service in the business. Get more from Les.
It's a great night for hockey as 2 big standings points are on the line as the Utah Grizzlies take on the Allen Americans for the second of 9 regular season meetings. And for the Grizzlies, it's the second of 4 straight here at Maverik Center. That's going to be a ton of fun here tonight as the Grizzlies have won 3 in a row and they have outscored opponents 14-6 over the last 3 games. Everybody make your pick to click as to who's going to be the star of the game for the Grizzlies. And if you're an Allen Americans fan, who's going to be the star for Allen tonight? From the Grizzlies' perspective, we are going with Luke Manning, who's got 4 assists in 4 games. He's got an assist in 3 straight games. That's my pick to click. Who are you going with tonight? For the Allen Americans, I got to think Kyle Krenkovic could find a way to get on the stat sheet. Krenkovic's got 1 goal in 5 games, and he's got a ton of speed and athleticism. He complements the other 2 starters, Spencer Asachuk and Braden Watts well. That's the 3 forwards for Allen. Ryan Gagnon and Artem Kulikov are the starting defensive pairing with Dylan Wells in net. Wells has played with 5 different AHL teams, but he's off to a really slow start this season. For Utah, it's Adam Shield, the big 6'3", 192-pound goaltender. Normally listed at 6'4" on Hockey DB, though. He's got a 3-1 record. Una Dashgear, the starting defenseman. Briley Wood, Cole Gallant, and Neil Shea are the starting forwards. Gallant will take the draw against Asachuk, and we're underway. The Grizzlies are in the specialty jerseys, skating from right to left. Dashke pitches ahead to Shea. Pass goes tape to tape. He gets to Gallant, who enters the zone. Back to the right wing for Wood. Shot is blocked away by Kulikov's stick. Kulikov rolls it along the near boards. Watts lets it go. Gallant gets it at center ice. He'll throw it back to the Utah line for Yoon. He'll pitch it to center ice for Shea, who skates back to the Grizzlies zone. Drops it for Yoon near the Grizzlies bench. Long range pass. Taps off a Wood stick as Wells plays behind his net. Wells, number 39, rolls to the far side as Luke Manning gets hit with a good shoulder check by Allen as the Grizzlies make their first line change of the game as Messner's out there with Lubster and Manning. Out to center ice. Shearer ahead to Messner. Held backhanded in as the puck takes a rough ride along the boards. Wells throws it to the far side. Fairbrother, the Grizzlies captain, feeds it to the far corner. The only guy was Kulikov. Problem, he plays for Allen. Far side as Manning skates along the far corner. He feeds it up top to Fairbrother. He's in the right point. Fairbrother skates towards his left. Gets around a skater. Over to the left side for Shearer. Shot saved by Wells. He made a blocker save. Shearer was all along in the near circle. As Allen will hippity hop the puck into Grizzlies territory. Shields stops it in the crease. Allen makes their first line change of the game. Fairbrother in the far corner gets it. 18:42 and counting left in the first. Still no score. Grizzlies took the first shot with Shearer on the left side. Grizzlies gain center ice. Fairbrother dumps it in. As an American goes down on the collision with Fairbrother, and it's Dewart. Dewart's down. Shot from the left wing goes wide. Grizzlies will sell it out to the left wing. Allen picks it up. Allen's got a 3-on-1. Brodzinski skates towards the right side. He'll take a righty shot. He scores. Easton Brodzinski connected on the 3-on-1 as he went glove side past Shield. He gets his 3rd of the year, and with 18:19 left in the first, the Americans score on their first shot of the night. Brodzinski has given the Grizzlies all sorts of fits over the years. Well, I think a lot of guys were distracted there. Dewart was at neutral ice, and he looked like holding his arm. He looked like he got hurt. Allen in the transition game was pretty quick. Grizzlies couldn't get back in time as Brzezinski called his own number from the right circle. He had a pretty good season with Allen last year. If I remember right, he had 22 goals, and he did have 22 goals in 62 games with the Americans last season. It's Brzezinski's third season as a pro, and he gets the goal unassisted, 141 into the contest. Utah wins the draw. It's the second straight night. Allen has scored first. Left wing pass connects to Upper. Centers out in front. One-handed by Pastorius towards Wells, who flips it away. As the Americans back deep in their own zone, they skate from left to right. Mike Van Noonen, his brother Ryland Van Noonen's a member of the club. They were born on the same day in 1999. As Warmoth dumps it in. Quinn Warmoth, the 6'4", 219-pound defenseman. Puck heavy ups on the far side. Allen spins along to the near side. As done in the Grizzly zone. Shovels ahead to Upper. Drops it 2-on-1. Cade Nilsson to the left side. He centers it out in front. Shot and is poked away by Wells. Right wing shot goes wide. As Lloyd Kabori Dunn had a pretty good look on the right side with Wells out of balance. Grizzlies re-enter the zone as Neil Shea skates around Allen's net. Americans lead 1-0, 2.5 minutes in. Shea to the right side. Puck stayed in the zone. High slot. Lefty shot. Saved by Wells, who just absorbed it near the Allen Americans logo. As Grizzlies have outshot Allen 3-1 so far, but it's Allen that has the first tally of the game as Brzezinski scored unassisted, 141 in. Well, we know there's a lot of sports and entertainment options out there. We appreciate you choosing the Grizzlies here tonight. Well, it's going to be a week until the Grizzlies' next game, as they will play against the Tahoe Night Monsters on Saturday, November 9th. Gallant kicked out of the face-off circle. Wood will take the draughts in the near circle of the Allen zone. Quiet crowd here so far. As one of the two referees talking at the scores table, and that's Coltrane Wilson. Two referees tonight, Nolan Bloyer and Coltrane Wilson. Wilson, a former player in this league, mostly with Kansas City. The two linesmen are Andrew Collins and Tyler Keston. Wells will take the draw as Coltrane Wilson gives him the thumbs up. He's at neutral ice. Puck is dropped by Andrew Collins, the linesman. Allen wins the draw. They lift it out to neutral ice. It's Grizzlies near the Allen line. Battle 2-on-3. Allen comes out of the pile with the puck. Americans get to center ice, and they'll loft it in, but it goes out of play into section 125. The draw is going to come back to Allen territory near their bench, neutral ice. Grizzlies are celebrating their 30th season of professional hockey in the Salt Lake Valley. Utah got a victory last night in the home opener. Utah in 30 home openers has a record of 15, 13, 0-2. Draw won by the Americans as they skate from left to right out to center ice. It's taken away by Shea. Shea ahead to Wood, who steps over the line right side. He'll throw it off the far wing boards. Kulikov in the area. Shea behind the net, trying to feed it out in front. His stick broke. Shea's equipment let him down as the Americans will loft it out to center ice, and the puck goes deep in the Grizzly zone. Icing is on Allen as Yoon ran it down. Krankovic was chasing after him, but icing on Allen. So we got a whistle with 16:46 left in the first. Draw's going to come back to the near circle of the Allen zone with a guy like Dylan Wells, who's gotten off to a slow start this season. 2 tough games for him. Grizzlies probably want to pepper him with 40-plus shots. Allen has allowed 40.2 shots per game, and they have taken 23.2, so on average, they have been outshot by 17 per game. Draw's going to come out to center ice. It won't be a neutral zone face-off. And because of that, Allen can make a line change. Liam Gorman, a former draft pick of the Pittsburgh Penguins, he'll take the draw for Allen. He had their lone goal last night. And for the Grizzlies, it's Luke Manning, the St. Thomas University product. Utah wins the draw. Dashke fiddles and diddles with the puck now. He'll throw it into the Allen zone. Wells raises his left arm, and the linesman raises their right as icing is on Utah. 16:38 left in the first. So we've had quite a few icings and whistles here in the first 3.5 minutes of play. Gorman talking with the other 4 members of the Americans. He'll take the face-off. He's got Air Force product Will Gavin to his right. Luke Manning also spent some time at the Air Force Academy before transferring to St. Thomas. Gavin and Manning were there at separate times, though. They weren't teammates. Although Manning was there in the 2019-2020 season, and Gavin was there for the last 4 years from 2020 through 2024. Grizzlies get it out to center ice as Manning brushes it ahead. Manning still with the puck right side. Lefty shot is sticked away, and it flies out of play off the protective netting as we get another whistle with 16:23 left in the first. Boy, the two people that have really stood out tonight, one's a person in Easton Brodzinski, the other's a whistle, which has been a prominent feature here tonight. Utah's outshot Allen 3-2 as we're 3.5 minutes in. Cameron Buell will take the draw, the St. Lawrence University product. Buell's out there with Armstrong and Fitz. Taking the draw is Gorman for Allen. Gorman's got 1 goal in 5 games. He's got good size at 6'3" and 200 pounds. Just waiting for the late arriving crowd to show up. I guess that's why we've had so many whistles. As Allen wins the draw, they'll pitch it out, try to get it out. It stays in the high slot as Fitz tried to get it out in front towards Buell. Allen will bank it off the near boards. Americans cross center ice. Grizzlies back defensively. Gorman dumped it in as Fairbrother skates behind Shill's net in these specialty jerseys. You can go to the Dash Auction app and bid on those. Left wing pass connects to Armstrong. Steps over the line, skates towards the near corner as he gets pushed by Nolan Orzek, who didn't play last night. He replaces Nielsen in the lineup. Left point, Fairbrother shot. Saved by Wells. He holds on with 15:52 left in the first. But Fairbrother's been a standout so far this season for the Grizzlies. He's wearing the captain's seat. He's a former third-round draft pick by the Montreal Canadiens, 77th overall back in 2019. And when you watch him play, it's pretty obvious why. He's got that size-speed combination with a pretty good shot. Fairbrother was born in Vancouver, British Columbia on September 30th of 2000. Geez, I was starting junior high in September of 2000. Draw one by the Grizzlies. Puck goes to the right point. Fairbrother over towards Buell. Now Shearer on the left side dangles the puck. Now he gets to Fairbrother up top, who collects the hot pass. Fairbrother now on the left point. Fires towards the net, and it kicks off a Gagnon skate. He'll push it ahead. Allen's got a 3-on-2. They cross center ice. Blazed over the line. He'll throw it to the right side. Lefty shot. Saved by Shield. As Harrison Blaisdell got it to James Hardy in the right wing. Hardy skated along the boards. Found a good shooting angle about halfway into the offensive zone, but Shield made a blocker save, or he made kind of a save around his chest and held on with 15:31 left in the first. So the Americans are up to 3 shots. Grizzlies have taken 4. One of the things you heard from the Allen camp after last night's game is they want to find a way to stay out of the penalty box. So far, they've been skating 5-on-5 this entire time. Gorman will take the draw against, I believe, Cade Nilsson. Nilsson took the draw, but Allen wins the faceoff. Warmoth, right point, shot, and a blocker save by Shield. As Grizzlies, actually, it was a save in the butterfly position. As Upper drops it for Nilsson. He crosses center ice. Allen back defensively. Nilsson dumps it in. Upper in the area. Collides along the end boards with an American. As Hardy gets it taken away. Now left point. Jensen fires off the end boards. Grizzlies far goal line. Trying to backhand it out in front. We get a whistle. Let's see, the net looked like it came out of place. This play just stopped while the Grizzlies were looking for a shot on the far side, but not working on the net. So hard to really say why. Actually, the net, let's see, did the net come out of place? I think it didn't. I'm not really sure. Now, the net did come out of place just a little bit. That's why the whistle blew with 15:06 left in the first. Both teams are up to 4 shots. Easton Brodzinski scored on Allen's first look of the night, 141 in. It was unassisted. Now we're just getting underway here at Maverik Center despite all the whistles, so grab some chips and dip and a beverage of your choice and enjoy a little bit of Saturday with us. As Allen pitchforks it out to center ice after winning the draw, Grizzlies will fire it off the top of the glass, and it flies into section 112. Fan comes away with a souvenir wearing a Florida Gators hockey jersey. He's fired up 5 minutes in as he hands the puck to, I believe, his wife. Be pretty awkward if it wasn't, but draw's going to be at neutral ice. She's wearing what looks like an old school green and yellow Salt Lake Golden Eagles jersey. 14:57 left in the first. Allen still leads 1-0. Grizzlies win the draw. Unit center ice will slice it in. As the puck glides along the near boards, Allen will push it ahead. Puck goes to Neutrais. Krenkovic gets it. He gets it poked away by Dashkin. A good defensive play. Yoon crosses center ice. He dumps it in. Yoon chasing after it. Gagnon will push it ahead. There were two Americans in the same area. Kulikov comes out of it as he races out to center ice. Gains the center red line and dumps it in. Shield behind his net. Will push to the far side. Grizzlies skating from right to left. Woods slices one to the left side for Shea. He gets off the board. Steps over the line. Drops it for Dashke. Near side shot. Saved by Wells. Rebound gets thrown towards the end wall. As Glock gets double teamed, Allen spins along the near side, trying to keep it in, but couldn't as Wood. Grizzlies reset a new try. Sure backpedals into his own zone. We're about 6 minutes in. Allen leads 1-0 as Brzezinski scored unassisted. 1:41 in. As puck bounced off a Watt's stick and knuckles into the Allen zone. Around the net, Lebster wearing number 17. He'll center it towards Messner. Lefty shot goes wide. Boy, Messner had a good look, but just missed high. As now Manning out in front, back wrap-around shot is poked away as Gavin was in the area. Sure, left point. Will fire it across off the boards. Messner lets it go towards the end boards. Now he skates in, wrap-around shot. And that one's blocked away by an Allen stick. 6.5 minutes in, Allen still leads 1-0. Grizzlies are up to 6 shots. Allen gets it out to center ice, and it's forced from Warzek by Sure. Stick back into the Allen zone. Will Gavin, wearing number 10, he's got good speed. 5'11", 195 pounds. He'll push it ahead to the Allen line. As Gorman, as a puck bounce off of Sure. Stick, it flies back into the Allen zone. Warzek feeds it across. Wilson to center ice. Grizzlies make a line change as Allen dumps it in. She lets it go, and icing is on the Americans as Allen dumped it in before they cross center ice. 13:03 left in the first. Looking to see if we can get the crowd fired up here. Pretty quiet crowd. Well, it's quiet enough. I think they can hear me behind Utah's bench. As Cameron Buell will take the draw. He's got Armstrong to his right and Fitz to his left. Up top is Jensen and Dunn. Gorman takes another faceoff for Allen. Americans have been pretty good in the faceoff circle so far this season. Spencer Asachuk's the guy when they want the big faceoff wins. Asachuk's the guy they go to. Buell's kicked out of the circle. Buell will get another chance. As Armstrong's over in the right wing, draws in the near circle. Grizzlies are in the attack zone as Buell crouches down. He wins the faceoff cleanly. Jensen gets it to Dunn in the right point. It glanced off a Dunn stick and out of the zone. Grizzlies reset. Dunn head to Fitz at neutral ice. Allen territory. Fitz dumps it in. Wells behind his net. Will push it to the far side. Puck along the boards. Fitz gets pushed along the shoulder. Armstrong overskates it. Wilson will button hook the puck behind Allen's net. Now Brzezinski, the goal scorer, gets it back to Wilson. Hudson's his first name. He's a 6'3" defenseman. He crosses center ice, and he'll fly it in. He chases after it. Jensen gets there first, drops it for Dunn. Dunn keeps his head up, pushes ahead as Buell over to Armstrong on the left wing. He gets to new tries for Fitz. Fitz trying to lead it ahead to Armstrong. Armstrong gets around Warmoth. He stops over the near corner, pivots, skates back towards the point. He gets pushed. Puck goes high into the air, and a penalty is going to be called, and I think it's going to be on the Americans. 12:20 left in the first period, and the Grizzlies will have a power play when we come back as Quinn Warmoth goes to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. Allen leads 1-0 as Easton Brzezinski scored unassisted. 1:41 in. It's the Americans 1 and the Grizzlies 0. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 30 new Kia Seltos models and save up to $2,000 off when you buy. Jerry Seiner has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Seiner Kia, Salt Lake.
Quinn Warmoth gets 2 minutes for hooking. Time a penalty. 7:40 in as Allen leads Utah 1-0. As Easton Brzezinski scored unassisted. 1:41 in. Utah went 1 for 8 on the power play last night. They're 18.8% this season. Allen wins the draw, and they clear it all the way towards Adam Shields. The puck lines along the far boards. Grizzlies will skate from right to left. As Yoon gets it, he's an outstanding skater. He'll drop it before he gets to new tries. Grizzlies get to new tries. Gallant enters with speed. Right side, he'll dump it in as he goes down. As he got hit by Kulikov, Allen comes back the other way. Americans 2-on-3. They'll push it off a Grizzlies skate. Gallant re-enters from the right side. Gallant dangles the puck, now gets it across to Shea. He'll take a lefty shot that goes wide as he missed high stick side on Wells. Shea left point. Grizzlies in the attack zone. He'll get it to Wood, back to Shea. Across to Yoon on the right side, who dangles, fiddles, and diddles. Now gets to the corner to Gallant, back to Yoon. Puck lands off his stick and it exits the zone as the Grizzlies have to reset. Yoon back in the Grizzlies zone. Now he'll skate over as Allen tries to sneak in a line change. So do the Grizzlies. Yoon into the attack zone. He stops in the near corner, pivots, feeds up top to Shea. Shea will switch places with Yoon as Shea gets over to the left side. One-timer goes wide as Manning had a good look, but just missed the net. Messner right side will bounce it off an American on the follow-through. It hits Allen, an Allen player in the face, and that's Blaisdell. Manning re-enters, drops it for Dashke. One-timer, glove save by Wells. He holds on as Manning had a good look, just laid it for Dashke in the left point. Dashke's one-timer was gloved by Wells. He holds on with 11:05 left in the first period and 45 seconds left in Utah's first power play of the night. Draw's going to be the near side. Dashke has 18 pro goals, 16 of them last year. He had one goal to start his pro career at the end of the 2022-23 season with Toledo, and he's got one goal in 4 games this season for Utah. Puck towards the near side. It gets up top to Dashke as Grizzlies want to battle along the near boards. Lebster drops it for Dashke. He's in the right point, skates towards his left. He feeds it to Manning. Left side just outside the circle. Now across, all alone. Lebster righty shot, saved by Wells. Rebound goes to Allen, and Brzezinski will clear it to the Utah line. Dashke runs it down. 20 seconds left in Utah's power play. Dashke lays it for Lebster across the center ice. He gets it to his left for Manning. Grizzlies over the line. Manning to Messner. Near side. Centering pass. Shot to score! Messner to Lebster to the back of the net. As Reed gets his second of the season. And the Grizzlies tie it up on a power play goal with 10:31 left in the first. Boy, Messner's been a good goal scorer to start the season. Great centering pass out in front to Reed. Lebster put it away. As Lebster just hung out in front of the crease. There were 3 Americans surrounding Lebster. But Messner just threaded the needle to Lebster as Utah ties it up 9.5 minutes in. Lebster with the goal. Messner and Manning with the assist. It's a power play goal, 9:29 into the first. Draws at center ice. The Grizzlies get some momentum. It's their second power play goal of the series. As Utah wins the draw, Shearer back in the Grizzlies zone. He's at the near goal line. Now he stops behind Shield. As Shearer over to Nielsen. Trying to get it off of Pastorius off his stick. Shearer, blue line to blue line pass connects. Fairbrother center pass. Shot goes just wide behind the net. It was Nelson out in front. Great pass by Fairbrother onto Nielsen. Nielsen pushes Gagnon. We got to fight! Cade Nielsen! He swings and misses. Now he gets a ride in on Gagnon. And now Nielsen with a body shot. He gets a quick left in on Gagnon. As those two hold each other up, Gagnon's got a slight size advantage. Gagnon with a big-time right, and he drags down Cade Nielsen. So for the second straight night, a first-period fight in the Allen zone. This time it's Cade Nielsen dropping the gloves for the first time as a pro against Ryan Gagnon. Nielsen got some good punches in early in the fight, and the Gagnon, he connected on a right and then dragged Nielsen to the ice. Both players will get 5 minutes each for fighting as we have 10:02 left in the first period. So that gets the fans excited. For Gagnon, it's his first fight of the season, and penalty minutes 5 through 9 on the year. And for Cade Nielsen, it's his second pro game, and that's his first pro fight. Nielsen, the native of Nottingham, England. And Ryan Gagnon has been with the Americans before. He was with them last season. Gagnon had 8 assists in 48 games. It's his third season with Allen. Gagnon was actually a college teammate with both James Shearer and Tyson Upper at separate points at the University of Calgary. And those three were all teammates at the University of Calgary during the 2021-22 season. So draw is going to be the Allen zone. That's where play stopped when the fight began. As the Grizzlies skating 5-on-5 win the draw. Puck to the right side. They drop it off for Fairbrother. Shot saved by Wells. Boy, Fairbrother had a good look on the right side. As the Grizzlies' top forward line got something done. And Wells just happened to hold on with 9:54 left in the first. Utah's up to 12 shots. Allen has taken 4 here so far in the first half of the first period. Draws in the near circle, or actually it's on the right side, far circle. Gallant will take the draw. I don't know my near from my far sometimes. As Allen skates from left to right, got that right at least. But pass to center ice, bounced off Watt's stick. Fairbrother will backhand it in as ricochets off the end boards. Allen will restart their attack. Grizzlies back defensively. Allen crosses center ice as Asachuk will bounce it off the stanchion. Wood bats it to the high slots, kept in. As Warzek over to the right side, trying to center it out in front. It's taken away by Utah. Grizzlies skate into the attack zone. Shea in the left side stops as he was entering. Before he got to the near corner, Wood tried to get a pass from Shea as Wood was cutting down the middle. Pass doesn't connect. Long-range feed connects as Allen back to the left side. They're trying to get around a skater, and they do. Left side, lefty shot, sticked away by Shield. That shot was taken by James Hardy, who's got 1 assist in 5 games. Big-time hit behind Utah's net as Dunn went down as he got hit by Watts. Allen back at their line as they were retreating to their own end. Wormuth will feed it back towards the middle as Kulikov will carry it out to Neutrise. He crosses center and fires it towards Shield as he puts it down into the end boards. As right side, Brzezinski shot. And a chest high save by Shield. Rebound goes to Utah. Armstrong crosses center ice, steps over the line, 2-on-3, stops in the right point, gets it down the middle as Cameron Buell tried to put a move on Allen, but lost the puck. Pass ahead connects to Brzezinski. 1-on-1, he enters the zone as he's battling with Dashke. Brzezinski fed it across, and Braden Guy couldn't get the bouncing puck. Grizzlies, Dylan Fitz will ricochet off the near boards. Buell overskates it. Maya bounced off of linesman Tyler Keston. Grizzlies in front of Shield, directed to Buell on the left side. Buell, Neutrise, lays it for Dashke. Dashke over the line, left wing, trying to get it back towards Buell in the give and go. Buell couldn't reach as the puck goes to Wells, who covers up with 8:10 left in the first. Quite a bit of action here early on. Both teams will change things up. Dashke and Yoon, boy, my guess, I wish I knew minutes per game. They have been playing 25 to 30 minutes per game so far. They have been workhorses. The 3-man unit that combined for Utah's power play goals on the ice. Manning will take the draw. He's got Messner and Lepster out there. As Luke Manning tied it up on a power play goal, 9:29 into the first period. Actually was Lepster from Messner and Manning. Manning with his team leading 5th assist this season. Puck at Neutrise. Grizzlies dump it in after the puck cleared at Neutrise. Now the Grizzlies right side. Hume back towards Lepster. He feeds to the far side as Manning gets up top to Lepster. He's in the right point. Sires out towards Messner. Messner gets double teamed. He goes down as Allen throws to the near corner. As they get double teamed, Messner delivers a hit. Lepster in the area. Now Manning behind the net trying to accept it. He gets a stick lifted. Now Allen battles along the near side. Manning on a good back check. Gets it away from Gavin, who pushes Manning, the Air Force products. 2-on-2 scrum. Puck goes to the left point. Dashke comes out of the pile with the puck. Over to Messner. Left point. Lefty shot is kicked away by Wells. Manning to the near side as Utah throws it behind the net. Messner, who's got 3 goals this season, gets up top to Fairbrother, has been good so far. Fairbrother backhands it around the wall. Cut off behind the net by Mike Van Unen, one of the 2 Van Unen twins on the Allen club. As an American went down, actually a Grizzly went down, no call. As Allen crosses center ice, they dump it in and make a full line change. Less than 7 minutes left in the first period. We're tied at 1. Brzezinski scored unassisted, 1:41 in. Grizzlies answered 9:29 in with Lepster on the power play. Grizzlies ran Fairbrother left side. Shot goes wide as Shea runs down the right point, trying to get it back towards Fairbrother. Pass goes wide of the mark as the Americans get out to Neutrise. Allen crosses center. Riley Janelle, the former Rapid City Rush skater, enters from the left side, drops it for Hardy, back towards Janelle, got a stick held up. He couldn't accept the pass. Watts gets up top to Orzek, left side. Righty shot gets redirected and goes just wide. Watts, a former Thunder skater, skates towards the high slot. He'll take a lefty shot and he scores. Braden Watts sniped one. Glove side over Shield's left shoulder. Watts gets his second in an Allen uniform. And the Americans have taken a 2-1 lead. But Watts was all alone. He was over on the right side, just skated to the left, found himself in the slot, had some momentum, and Braden Watts puts it away. Watts had 60 goals in 4 years with the Wichita Thunder, and he gets the second of the season. The assists go to Kyle Krankovic and Nolan Orzek. Krankovic gets his first assist this season, and Orzek gets his second. Allen 2, Utah 1. 6:06 left in the first period. Puck in the Utah zone. Grizzlies lift it over the head of Wormuth. Allen will race after it. Mike Van Noonen gets it as he gets pushed in the back by Pastorius behind Allen's net. Ryland Van Noonen will throw it to his twin brother. Mike Van Noonen trying to throw a blue line pass to Hardy. It's picked off by Utah. Kabori Dunn slides it to his left for Manning. Manning over the line along the near boards. Drops it for Upper, back towards Manning. Manning around the net, wraparound shot. Saved by Wells. But Manning was hoping that Wells was looking the other way and was trying to sneak at the back through the back door. Wells makes the stop. Grizzlies have outshot the Americans 15-7, but it's Allen that leads 2-1 with 5:38 left in the first period. This is the Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Allen leads 2-1. There's 5:38 left in the first period. Americans scored first for the second straight night. Easton Rudzinski scored unassisted, 141 in. Utah tied it up on a power play goal as Lebster got the goal with Messner and Manning getting the assists. And Braden Watts, 13:46 in, got his second of the year with Krankovic and Warzak getting the assists. Draw's going to be the Allen zone. Dylan Wells has been busy so far, the Allen goaltender, but he's been pretty good, stopping 14 of 15. Draws on the far side. Fitz took it for Utah, but it's Allen that wins it as gentle push in a mild arc, and the old biscuit bounces in the Grizzlies zone as Jensen over in the far corner as he gets pushed by Brodzinski. Referee Coltrane Wilson getting out of the way. Puck along the right point as Armstrong poked it away from Wilson. Armstrong gets back check. Guy took it away from him. Braden Guy steps over the line, bobbles the puck, keeps it in. Right side, Brodzinski, centering pass out in front, and it goes wide. And we get a penalty as Jensen was battling with an Allen player. Hooking's going to be the call, and I think it's going to be on Jensen. As Gorman was out in front of the net trying to accept the centering pass. Jensen can't believe it, but he gets 2 minutes for hooking, and probably a good penalty to take as Gorman was out in front of the net. Gorman's had a pretty good series. 6'3", 200 pounds, former Pittsburgh Penguins draft pick. Allen gets a power play for the first time tonight as Cade Jensen gets 2 minutes for hooking. Time of penalty, 14:51 into the first period. Allen on the season is 6.3% on the power play. Grizzlies penalty kill is 77.8%. Asachuk will take the faceoff for Allen. He is their top faceoff forward. But Asachuk's kicked out of the circle. Braden Watts, who scored Allen's second goal, will take the draw. And the draw won by Allen as they bounce to the left point for Orzek. Orzek over in the high slot, dangles the puck. Now he gets to Watts, left side. Watts feeds it back to Orzek. Orzek fiddles and diddles. Now he gets to Watts, far side. He'll push it to the far goal line. Now back to Watts. Watts' wrist shot is blocked away by Gallant. As over in the near corner, puck ends up hippity-hop into Orzek. He couldn't keep it in as the bouncing puck was too much for him. Messner gets the puck on the left side, skates towards the near side as Orzek is shadowing him. Messner trying to center it, is picked off. Allen comes back with the momentum. Watts over the line, one-on-one. Skates towards the left circle, take a lefty shot, saved by Schill. Rebound shot to score. Krankovic gets his second of the year. As Watts took the shot from the left side, Schill bobbled it. And Kyle Krankovic gets a power play goal. And the Americans have taken a 3-1 lead. Krankovic was out in front of the net. Gallant was chasing after him. Boy, Schill didn't bobble it by much. It was one of those, just a slight bobble. Krankovic was just in the right place at the right time. He had all sorts of momentum. And Allen just hanging out at their bench area. Grizzlies, like kind of an awkward situation. A couple of officials are talking it over. Maybe they're talking about whether Krankovic kicked it in or not. He came in with all sorts of momentum. Ryan Kanasowicz, Grizzlies head coach, talking things over with Christian Horn. As 3 of the 4 officials are talking it over. My guess is they're talking to see if the puck got kicked in. Right now, Krankovic gets the goal. Watts with the assist, 15:30 into the first period. And after consultation, the officials say it's a good goal. It's the Americans 3 and the Grizzlies 1 as Utah has got some catching up to do. The time of the Krankovic goal was 15:30 into the first. As a long battle at center ice after the puck was dropped, Utah comes away with the puck. As we're back to skating 5-on-5, both teams have a power play goal tonight. Manning gets hit in the side by Riley Janelle. He's got good size. Janelle, 6'4", 205 pounds. Now left side shot goes wide as that was taken by Cameron Buell. Puck goes out to center ice. Grizzlies reset. Schill near the scores table. He'll dump it in. Wells plays behind his net. He'll feed it to the near side. It bounced off a Gagnon skate. Grizzlies shovel it back up top to Shearer. Left side. He'll wrap it around the boards. Fairbrother over in the far corner throws it between his legs, but was behind a Grizzly player in Cole Gallant. Allen will carry it out to neutral ice. They dangle back and forth. Getting to center ice is Hardy. He dumps it in. As Shearer banks it off the near boards. Shea skates in front of Shearer. Shea with all sorts of momentum flies along the right wing. He'll backhand a pass to the center ice logo for Gallant, who backhands it in. Shea races after it. Boy, Shea's like a blur out there. He is so fast. Might be the fastest guy on the ice. Allen over the line left side. Janelle centers it. Lefty shot goes wide. Boy, that shot was taken by Liam Gorman. He didn't miss by much. Orzek gets poked away by Dashke. 3:15 and counting left in the first. As Dashke gets around Gorman, feeds it to the Utah line. Grizzlies cross center ice. Shea will loft it into the far corner as the puck kind of takes a strange bounce off the top of the boards. Behind Allen's net, Utah battles. Skating over is Cade Nilsson to join the play. He's done with his fighting major. He feeds up top to Yoon. Yoon over in the high slot, fires a wrist shot, and it bounced off 2 sticks. Allen gathers the puck on the far side. Gavin clears it back to center. Grizzlies push it across the Dashke. He's at center ice, and he'll whip it around the wall. Wells lets it go. It's chasing after. It's Tyson Upper. Upper one-on-one battle. Nelson joins the play, takes the puck, centering pass. White, his shot goes wide. That was taken by Pastorius. Pastorius trying to get the Upper out in front of the net. Goes between his legs. Dashke in the high slot, dangles. Now he fires lefty shot, and that's blocked away. Puck in the right point. Nilsson runs it down. He avoids a check, but loses the puck as Warmouth in the far corner will have the puck. He's at the far goal line. Both teams will spread the ice. Grizzlies will switch up forwards. Good shift by Upper, Nilsson, and Pastorius. Allen carries it across center ice. Gavin skates horizontally to the left wing. He's a good skater. Skates around to Grizzly. Now left side, lefty shot. It's sticked away by Shield. As the puck over to the near side, as Craig Armstrong will race out to center. Left wing. He's got 2 Americans in front of him. Armstrong gets around Warmouth. He stops in the near corner. As Armstrong feeds along the boards to the far corner. The only guy there is Mike Van Unen. Problem, plays for Allen. As the Americans, Krankovic tried to get there before Jensen. Jensen poked it away at the Utah line. As Buell will dump it in slowly towards Wells, who stops at the near goal line. As the Americans, long-range pass ahead to Krankovic. He'll drop it for Watts. Watts has a goal tonight, 2 this season. Skates towards left side. Lefty shot is blocked by Dunstick, and it flies out of play. I think it went over the protective netting with 1:26 left in the first. Or if you're looking for the kind of shift that can change momentum, there's a hard-working shift by Tyson Upper, Cade Nilsson, and Nick Pastorius. Grizzlies are going to need those hard-working plays to climb back into this one. Utah certainly had their chances. They've taken 17 shots so far. I'm curious what the off-ice officials say in terms of how many of those 17 shots were considered to be scoring chances. how many of those were good looks? Dylan Wells is off to a good start, and you know that Dylan Wells, who'd been sitting for a few games, was itching to get back after it as he really struggled in his first 2 outings with the Americans. Minute and a half left in the first period. Draws going to be in the Grizzlies zone, far circle. Utah skating from right to left as we see it from high top section 114. In your mind's eye, see it on YouTube. Allen wins the draw. They're without Andrew Nilsson tonight, serving a 1-game suspension. Nilsson would be on Allen's power play, which they scored on earlier in the period. As we're skating 5-on-5 over to the far side, Gianni Fairbrother wins a 2-on-2 battle, and he'll bank it off the far glass. Allen gets it back at their line, pushes ahead to Watts, who drops it for Krenkovic. 3-on-3, Allen over the line. Watts across to Asachuk. He was skating more towards the net. Pass behind him. Now Asachuk trying to get to the near circle. The only guy there is Shearer. He'll get to center ice. Grizzlies over the line. Manning over to the left side. Centers now to Lebster. Puck went all the way to Wells, who kicked it away. Janelle, far side. He avoids a check. He'll brush it ahead. 2-on-2. Allen over the line. Gagnon tries to get around. Good poke check by Dashke as the puck goes out to center ice. Gagnon trying to get around Dashke. Now Dashke gets the puck left wing. He avoids a check at center ice to Brodzinski. Dashke will tattoo it off the far boards. Wells lets it go to the near corners. There's 30 seconds left in the first period. Allen leads 3-1. Brodzinski skates down the middle. Button hooks towards the near side. And he'll push it towards Gagnon. Gagnon, diagonal pass to the right, connects to Brodzinski. Skates towards the right circle, trying to get around a defender. Good defensive play by Dashke, who's been strong this season. Grizzlies over the line. Shea left side. Stops before he gets to the corner. Drops it for Dashke. Shot, kick save by Wells. Right side. 5 seconds left. Yoon fires towards the net. Now right side shot. Save. Rebound shot. Oh, what a stop by Wells. That shot might have gone wide. Now at the buzzer shot is fanned on the right point. Boy, Shea had a stick on his knees as the buzzer sounded, and he knew he missed an opportunity as he had a wide open shot from the left side with less than 5 minutes left in the first. Shea, boy, did Wells get a piece of it? If he did, what a stop by Dylan Wells. Wells might have gotten a stick in the way, and that's got to be the save of the week in the league. Well, the first period, Allen got all the momentum. Grizzlies had some really good chances there at the end of the first period. Utah did outshoot Allen 19-10 in the first, but it's the Americans that lead 3-1. Both teams had a power play goal in the first period. And the Grizzlies, they've been a pretty good second period unit so far this season. They're going to need a strong second period to climb back into this one. Still 40 minutes of play. Allen came away with a pretty good first 20 minutes of work as the Americans are looking for their first win of the season. Utah's looking to extend their winning streak to 4, and right now, it's Allen that's got the 2-goal advantage. We'll come back and recap the first 20 minutes of play and also go over some scores from around the world of sports. Once again, after one period, it's the Allen Americans 3 and the Utah Grizzlies 1. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 40 new Kia Sportage models and save up to $2,500 off when you buy. Jerry Seiner has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Seiner Kia, South Jordan.
Always gives you more ways to save on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Smith's app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day. Smith's, fresh for everyone.
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
First intermission here at Maverik Center. Allen leads 3-1. For the second straight night, the Americans scored first. Easton Brodzinski, 141 in. Allen had a 3-on-1. Brodzinski was all alone in the right circle, had all sorts of momentum, and he called his own number. He had 22 goals last season. He's up to 3 this year, as Brodzinski has been one of Allen's most dependable forwards. He scored 141 into the first unassisted. Grizzlies got a power play later in the first period as Quinn Warmouth, 7:40 in, got a hooky minor, and with 11 seconds left in the power play, it was Reed Lepster who found the back of the net, as it was a great centering pass from Mick Messner. Messner to Lepster to the back of the net, and that tied it up at 1. Lepster with his second goal of the season. It's his 4th game with the Grizzlies. Messner picks up his first assist of the year, and for Luke Manning, he gets his team leading 5th helper of the campaign. So the score was tied after Lepster scored on the power play, 9:29 in. Allen's top forward line really had a strong first period. Obviously, Brodzinski had the goal there in the first 2 minutes of play. Braden Watts gave Allen a 2-1 lead. He scored 13:46, and as he was on the right side, skated back to the left. He was in the slot and fired one past Shield. Watts had 60 goals in 4 seasons with the Wichita Thunder. He's up to 2 goals, and this is his 5th game, or they make this his 6th game with Allen. Nolan Orzek and Spencer Asachuk got the assist on the Watts goal, 13:46 into the first period. And then less than 2 minutes later, it was Kyle Krenkovic getting his 2nd of the year. Watts took the shot from the left side, and it bounced off his shield. Krenkovic got the rebound and immediately put it away. Krenkovic gets the 2nd of the season. That was a power play goal with Watts getting the assist. It was one of those Grizzlies were pretty aggressive, shorthanded, looking for a chance, and then Allen came back in the transition game. Not your traditional power play type of goal, but it counted counted nonetheless, and Kyle Krenkovic picked it up 15:30 into the first. That gave Allen a 3-1 lead, and that's where we stand. Grizzlies had some great looks in the final minute and a half of the first period. Boy, Shea had an outstanding look with about 5 seconds left. It's hard to really tell. Wells looked like he got a stick in the way. Didn't look like Shea missed it wide. Boy, the stop that Dylan Wells had there at the end of the first period, that's got to be a strong candidate for the league's save of the week. Wells stopped 18 of 19 in the first period. Utah's Adam Shield saved 7 of 10. Both clubs were 1 for 1 on the power play in the first period. Grizzlies have been pretty strong in the second period so far this season. They're going to need to be strong here again tonight if they want to find a way, as Utah has outscored opponents 7-4 in these second periods. A lot of action in the league, and when we come back in 30 seconds, we'll go over some league scores as well as checking in on those who are living the dream. We'll go over some NHL scores and maybe some college football big scores as well. First intermission, Allen leads Utah 3-1. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Jerry Seiner, the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 40 new Kia Sportage models and save up to $2,500 off when you buy. Jerry Seiner has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Seiner Kia, Salt Lake.
Welcome back to Utah Grizzlies hockey. First intermission, Allen leads Utah 3-1. Let's go over some league scores. In a shootout, Fort Wayne defeats Kansas City 4-3. Former Grizzly defenseman Kyle Mayhew had 1 assist for Fort Wayne in the win. Mayhew's off to a good start. He's got 3 goals this season. In a shootout, Fort Wayne defeats Kansas City 4-3. Other games that have gone final. Maine shuts out Reading 3-0. In overtime, Florida gets a 4-3 win over South Carolina. Former Grizzly goaltender Will Cranley got the start and the victory in net for the Everblades. He stopped 35 of 38. Former Allen American and Utah Grizzly defenseman Chris Myleri had 1 assist for the Everblades tonight. Former Florida forward Colton Hargrove also scored a goal, and former Grizzly forward Kyle Betts also had a goal for Florida. So former Grizzlies and American players all over the place for the Everblades. As Florida came away with a 4-3 overtime victory over South Carolina. And that's where Kyle Betts is playing. He was acquired in a trade from Utah to Florida. Not sure the Grizzlies really expecting Betts to play with Florida, but looks like he's off to a good start for the Everblades. And in return, though, Grizzlies did get Reed Lebster, who scored a goal in the first period on the power play for Utah. Savannah defeats Atlanta 4-2. Indy with a 1-0 shutout victory over Kalamazoo. Orlando defeats Jacksonville 5-1. In a shootout, Trois-Rivières defeats Adirondack 2-1. Wichita gets a victory over Rapid City. That game at Intrust Bank Arena, 3-2 the final score there. As Wichita scored the first 3 goals of the game, and then Rapid City responded with 2 unanswered. As Trevor Janicki and Ryan Wagner had Rapid City's tallies. Heidemann, Finnegan, and Bates scored for Wichita as the Thunder are off to a pretty good start this season. As their record goes to 5-2, they defeat Rapid City 3-2. Wheeling defeats Bloomington 2-1. I think it was yesterday or the day before I saw that former Grizzly forward Max Neal signed with Bloomington. Neal was in the lineup and he had 1 shot on goal. He also got a fighting major as Neal got in his first fight for Bloomington tonight. For Wheeling, the goals were scored by Calvert and Curcia. Curcia actually scored the game winner. How about this, though? As I look at the box score, Bloomington had a 1-0 lead late in the third period. Wheeling tied it up with 28 seconds left in regulation, and then they won it 15 seconds later with 13 seconds left in regulation as Wheeling scored 19:32 in and 19:47 in. What a thrilling ending that was over at West Banco Arena as Wheeling scored 2 goals in the final 28 seconds to overcome a 1-0 deficit and win in regulation 2-1 in a thriller. Toledo over Cincinnati 5-4. Games in progress, just entering the third period. Iowa leads Tulsa 3-1. Tulsa's off to a 3-1-1 start this season. And beginning in a few minutes over at Tahoe Blue Event Center, the 4-2 Idaho Steelheads take on the 2-1-1 Tahoe Night Monsters. Tahoe will be the Grizzlies' next opponent. That's next Saturday at 7 o'clock for Pucks and Pups. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's November 9th. And then Sunday, November 10th, is going to be a 3:10 start. Your tickets, UtahGrizzlies.com. So that's all the NHL scores tonight. Let's go over some NHL scores and check in on those who are living the dream. A very busy night in the National Hockey League. Getting underway in a few minutes. Utah Hockey Club, they're the NHL affiliate of the Allen Americans. Utah will take on Vegas. Vegas is 7-3-1 this season. Early third period, Nashville leads the Grizzlies NHL affiliate, the Colorado Avalanche. The score is Nashville 2, Colorado 1. NHL games that have gone final. Florida defeats Dallas 4-2. Bruins shut out the Flyers 3-0. In a shootout, Chicago defeats the LA Kings 4-3. Washington over Columbus 7-2. Ottawa shuts out Seattle 3-0. Detroit 2, Buffalo 1. Pittsburgh gets a 3-1 victory over Montreal. St. Louis defeats Toronto 4-2. One other game, we mentioned Utah and Vegas will play at 8 o'clock, so that will get underway in a few minutes. Also at 8 o'clock, Vancouver is at San Jose. How about San Jose? They started the year 0-7-2. They have won 3 in a row. We'll come back and have second period action here at Maverik Center as that will get underway here in about 6 minutes or so. Scoring chances, we had mentioned, taking a note of that. The Grizzlies had 17 shots in the first period. 7 of them were considered scoring chances, so 7 of the 19. For Allen, they had 4 scoring chances among the 10 shots. The face-off circle was pretty close to even. Allen had that edge 12-11. Grizzlies had 5 power play shots. Allen had 2. Grizzlies had 7 hits, and Allen had 4. And both teams had 4 giveaways in the first period. We'll see if the Grizzlies have a second period comeback in them, as Allen leads 3-1. As the Americans got goals from Easton Brodzinski, Braden Watts, and Kyle Krankovic, 3 of their top guns. Grizzlies got a power play goal from Reed Lebster. And it looks like kind of a win-win trade as Lebster came over from Florida. He scored a goal, and the guy that went over to Florida, Kyle Betts, also had the goal tonight. You've been listening to the Utah Grizzlies Intermission Report on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Because nobody stands by their tires like we do. It's a better deal on better tires with the best service in the business. Get more.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 30 new Kia Seltos models and save up to $2,000 off when you buy. Jerry Seiner has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Seiner Kia, Salt Lake.
Now we're about set for second period action as Allen leads Utah 3-1. It's Hispanic Heritage Night. The Grizzlies wearing specialty jerseys for the occasion. You can bid on those game-worn jerseys on the Dash Auction app. And make sure to do it now, as the auction will end, I believe, in a couple hours. There's also a special Dia de los Muertos goalie helmet that is being auctioned off. Who knows how much that will go for? I think that's going to go for like 4 figures. I think that might go over $1,000. That is a very sweet-looking helmet, and you can get it on the Dash Auction app. There's also mini sticks and a few other great items that you can bid on if you feel a jersey would cost too much. There's a lot of other items for people of every budget, and that's on the Dash Auction app. As it's Hispanic Heritage Night, we got a lot of fun promotions here at Maverik Center this season. Next Saturday is going to be Pucks and Pups, where you can bring your dog to the game. There will be dog-themed festivities throughout. That's going to be a ton of fun. That's the Grizzlies' next game, which is 7 days from now. And so it's going to be a long layoff after tonight. But 7 days from now, the Grizzlies face the Tahoe Night Monsters for the first time ever. That's the first of a 2-game set, and then Tahoe and Utah will meet on Sunday, November 10th at 3 o'clock. The rivalry series is here at Maverik Center this upcoming Friday, 6 days from now, as Team Canada will face Team USA in a women's hockey showdown. You're going to want to get your tickets, Utah. You're going to want to get your tickets to MaverickCenter.com. You're going to want to make sure you're there for that sweet event. The rivalry series will be at Maverik Center 6 days from now. Team Canada versus Team USA. Well, the Grizzlies are headed here on the ice. Second period action will begin in about 2 minutes. We'll come back in 1 minute and have second period action. Utah has outscored opponents 7-4 in the second period, and they're going to need a couple tallies here to get back in this one as Allen leads 3-1. It's the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Maverik's new bean-to-cup machines always deliver a freshly ground cup of coffee on demand, so you can enjoy any of our premium roasts at their best, day or night, hot or iced. Enjoy a fresh cup today.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. Shop over 50 new Kia Sorrentos with savings up to $4,500 off at Jerry Seiner Kia, South Jordan.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
We're going to skate 5-on-5 to start the second period, as the Grizzlies will have the same five that started the game. And that's the defensive pairing of Brian Yoon and Derek Dashke, with the forwards Neil Shea, Cole Gallant, and Briley Wood. Of the 19 shots Utah had in the first period, Derek Dashke led the way with 4. Luke Manning and Reed Lepster each had 3 shots, with one of Lepster's 3 looks finding the back of the net. Johnny Fairbrother and Neil Shea, as well as Nick Pastorius. Those 3 players each had 2 shots. For Allen and their 10 shots, Brzezinski had 1 goal on 3 shots. James Hardy and Braden Watts with 2 shots each. Watts already has a multiple-point game with 1 goal and 1 assist. Allen will start the second period with the forward lineup of Kyle Krankovic, Spencer Asachuk, and Braden Watts, the same 3 forwards that started the game. 2 defensemen are Ryan Gagnon and Artem Kulikov. They're working on some ice over in the far corner of the Allen zone, as 20 minutes are put on the Maverik Center scoreboard clock. Dylan Wells was outstanding, the Allen goaltender in the first period. He saved 18 of 19. And for the Grizzlies, Adam Scheel saved 7 of 10. As repairs were made to the ice, and the fans, there's a guy chugging a beer. He completes it with ease. Atta baby. And a guy about 2 seats in front of him. Oh, she wanted to chug it and had second thoughts. There's a fan chugging a can. It's really tough to tell the progress if you're chugging a can. Looked like, who knows how much beer is left in that can. She's probably faking chugging it. She probably isn't actually chugging it. I don't know. Grizzlies will skate from left to right as we see it from high atop section 114. Allen will skate from right to left. That guy's got a beer in his hand, and he's thinking, nope, not even going to try. Fans are having a good time here on a Saturday night. There's a fan. He starts chugging the beer, gets about halfway through, and he finishes it with ease. Boy, he chugged that beer in about 5 seconds. There's a guy in a can. Once again, a can. We can't tell how much progress he's made on that beer. We can assume he's finished it. And it looks like he's towards the end of that beer. We don't know. Well, he says he finished it. We'll take his word for it. She's got a can in row 2. We're just kind of waiting for the ice to freeze, I think. Taking a little bit of time. Meanwhile, we're enjoying watching fans chug a beverage of their choice. He's got a can. We assume he's chugging it easily. He says he finished it. There's some fans. Some of them in row 7 seeing themselves as they're working on some ice over in the Allen zone over on the far side. Grizzlies have won 3 in a row, and they're looking to get their 4th straight win. A lot of the fans, as I was talking to them today, talked about how they really liked the way the Grizzlies have played, especially last night in the home opener. They were impressed with the Grizzlies' passing and the Grizzlies' team speed. Grizzlies played with a lot of speed and pace in the first period. It was just one of those occasions, especially on the 2-on-1 that Krankovic ended up scoring on the rebound, as that guy finishes his beer in about 10 seconds. He holds it up with pride as we're about ready for second period action. One of the things, though, is that, the Grizzlies play with a lot of pace, and I think Allen wants to kind of get back in the transition game. Allen's been pretty quick, moving the puck from one end to the other. One of the other things Allen really wanted to focus on is staying out of the penalty box. They only took 1 penalty in the first period, and the Grizzlies capitalized on that. Both teams are 1 for 1 on the power play tonight. We'll skate 5-on-5 here to start the second period. 2 referees and 2 linesmen. Coltrane Wilson, one of 2 referees, first year as a ref. He's out there with Nolan Boyer, the other referee. Coltrane Wilson will drop the puck, and we're underway for action here in the second period. Kulikov gains center ice, and he'll wrap it around the boards. Dashke had 4 shots in the first period. Boy, the puck kind of lifted and bounced on him. As the puck goes over to Brian Yoon on the right side, he's at neutral ice. He'll push it ahead. They'll tattoo the far boards. Gagnon ahead to Krankovic, 2-on-2. Krankovic with great speed. Steps over the line, right side, veers off to the left. High slot. Shot is blocked by Dashke. Grizzlies rolled along the boards. Kulikov near side. Skate starts near goal line. Sharp angle shot hits the side of the net. Dashke bouncing off at Krankovic. Now the puck goes back to Dashke. Skates around Utah's net. He'll get it over to Shea, left side. Diagonal pass, bounced off a stick. Gallant left side, steps over the line, tried to shovel it ahead to Uni, couldn't reach it, and the puck glides all the way to Dylan Wells, who covers up as we get a whistle 44 seconds into the second period. So draws game of the Allen zone. Grizzlies are up to 19 shots. Allen has taken 10. Nobody has taken an official shot here so far in the second period. Fairbrother talks things over with Manning. Manning's got Messner to his right and Webster to his left. Up top is Shearer and Fairbrother. Dylan Fitz and James Shearer wearing the A's on their sweater as they're the home alternate captains. Gianni Fairbrother is wearing the captain's seat. Utah wins the draw. Webster skates towards the near corner. He loses the puck as big Hudson Wilson cut in front of him. The Americans will backhand it across. Pass saucered as Blaisdell. Harrison's his first name. Right side, lefty shot. Saved by Shield. Blaisdell trying to feed it out in front, and it's taken away by Shearer as he battles with an American. As Manning will bounce it off a skate, and that was Brodzinski. Grizzlies blue line to blue line pass connects. 2-on-1. Webster to the left side, centers it out to the right side. Trying to score! The captain, Gianni Fairbrother, gets his second of the year, and the Grizzlies cut into the lead. It's now a 3-2 game. That's a multiple-point game for Reed Webster. Grizzlies had a 2-on-1. Webster was to the left side, fed a nice pass to Fairbrother, and Fairbrother roofed it right over Dylan Wells. So Gianni Fairbrother has a goal in back-to-back games. And for Webster, 1 goal and 1 assist. Webster to Fairbrother to the back of the net. Nick Messner also got an assist. It's Messner's second helper of the night. Time of the goal, 1:15 into the second. It's the Americans 3 and the Grizzlies 2. Utah wins the draw. Jensen over to Dunn. Diagonal pass connects to Armstrong near the Grizzlies bench. So Armstrong steps over the line, skates towards a corner. He gets put on one knee. Puck goes back to center ice. Jensen will lift it back in. As taking the puck behind the net is Mike Van Noonen. He'll throw it to the far side. Buell holds up an American. As Fitz over in the left point, tries to skate around 2 Americans, drops it off. Grizzlies have the puck exit the zone as Jensen dumps it back in. Delayed offside, Allen gets it. They skate from right to left. Long range pass up ahead to the right side. Guy dumps it in as Shield feeds to the far side for Jensen to bounce off at his stick. Buell slides along the near boards as Fitz battles with Kulikov. Puck goes back to the near corner for Dunn. Dunn, diagonal pass around Utah's net as Jensen lifts it high into the air. Puck hippity hops to the Allen line. Americans gather it. Kulikov will toss it ahead. Hardy, diagonal pass off the upper stick. Grizzlies get it back as Nielsen got spun around by an Allen check, and that was Asachuk. Long-range pass, blue line to blue line, is off Pastorius' stick. At center ice, Dunn will brush it ahead, and it goes into the Allen zone. As Gagnon will slide it to Kulikov. He'll pitch it to center ice for Krenkovic, who backhands it to Asachuk over the line. But Asachuk's offside. 17:27 left in the second. The Grizzlies with 2 goals on 20 shots. Allen with 3 goals on 11 shots here so far. It's been an entertaining one so far. So we've still got 37 minutes and 27 seconds left in this one. I got a feeling 3-2 is not going to be the final score here. Gallant will take the draw at center ice against Spencer Asachuk. Asachuk in his 12th season with Allen wins it clean. Lee wins about 60% of the faceoffs. Watts over the line left side, skates horizontally, and he'll skip it into the right corner and chase after it. Dashke brushes towards Shea along the far boards. Now Watts has it poked away by Dashke as Yoon will skate back towards Dashke. Now the turnover. As Asachuk towards the right side, center's not in front, kicks off a skate to the right point. Gagnon, high slot, fiddles and diddles. He'll take a shot that's blocked into traffic. Grizzlies come back 3-on-2. Gallant over the line. He's in the left wing. Drops it for Dashke. One-timer. Glove saved by Wells. Rebound is cleared out to the Grizzlies line. Schill throws it to the Utah line for Hume. Cross-ice passes off a Dashke's stick. Dashke and Hume will come off. Wells feeds it to the far side. Manning skipping puck towards Fairbrother. Fairbrother's down the middle. Veers off to the right side. Puck's been tough to handle at times. Over to the left side. One-timer by Wood goes wide. And that was a blast by Briley Wood. Momentum goes all the way towards Shield. Plays it behind his net. As Fairbrother dances around down the middle. He'll move it to the left side. Grizzlies cross center ice. Manning over center ice. He'll dump it in with great speed. Manning from one corner to the other for Shearer. Messner with the bouncing puck. He's got 2 assists tonight. Over to Manning, who backhands it up top. And it was anticipated by Brodzinski, who throws it into Grizzlies territory. Utah gets it back to Shearer. Shearer ahead to the right wing for Manning. Manning over the line, trying to get it back to Messner. Couldn't handle it. Allen gets it to Hudson Wilson. Left side, Wilson lumbers to center ice. Tried to dump it in. It bounced over at the Utah line to Lebster. Lebster gets double teamed along the near boards in the Grizzlies zone. As Messner over to Shearer, back to Messner, dumps it in. And it's going to be icing on the Grizzlies with 15:39 left in the second. I wonder how everybody's pick the click is doing. I picked Luke Manning, who's got an assist tonight. Reed Lebster seems to be a popular pick. He's got a goal and an assist. Johnny Fairbrother has been outstanding in this homestand. Fairbrother, a strong team leader. It's the 3rd straight year that a defenseman's been named Grizzlies captain. Last year it was Josh Wesley, who had 18 goals, and 2 years ago it was Connor McDonald. Manning will take the draw against Liam Gorman. Gorman's a former draft pick in the 6th round in 2018 by the Pittsburgh Penguins, 177th overall. Draw one by the Grizzlies that get held up. Now Wilson, left point, fires towards the net wide. Puck glides towards the far boards, run down by Guy. He drops it off as Orzek skates around the net, pitches it out in front, and no Allen American was home as Lebster gathers it. Lebster over the line, right side, skates towards his left. Grizzlies change up behind him, drops off to the left point. Lefty shot, saved by Wells, and he holds on. 15:15 left in the second. Draw's going to be an offensive zone 1 for the Grizzlies. It's been a tough start for the season for the Allen Americans. Their record is 0-4-1. They have allowed 6.2 goals per game to start the season, as they have allowed 31 goals and scored 7. But it's Allen that's got 3 tonight. They're up to 10 on the season. Draws in the far circle. The Grizzlies have doubled up the Americans on shots, 22-11. Draw one by Allen. They skate around their net from left to right. Janelle over to the left wing, crosses center ice. Used to play with Rapid City. Steps over the line. He gets taken off the puck by Dunn. Puck to the left point. Kulikov with a shot that's blocked by Armstrong. Allen resets at neutral ice. Kulikov across center as he splits the double team of Buell and Fitz and dumps it in, but not all the way. As it's gloved by the Grizzlies, they'll push it ahead. Armstrong gets a screen from Fitz. Skates towards the far corner. Armstrong's got good speed. Tried to center it out in front. Hits the side of the net. Armstrong gets it back. Skates along the near goal line. Now to the left side. Lefty shot goes wide. That was taken by Jensen. Puck still alive. Yoon dances around the right side. Now he gets up to the right point for Armstrong. Armstrong dangles with the puck over to Fitz. One-timer saved by Wells. Boy, Fitz had a good look from just outside the left circle. Fitz had 21 goals last season. He's still looking for his first of the year. He just fired it into the body of Wells, who held on without a rebound. 14:32 left in the second period. The Grizzlies have had some good looks here in the second. They're already up to 4 shots here in the second frame. Allen has taken 1. Gallant will take the draw. He's got Shea to his left and Wood to his right. As a draw won by Utah, or make that Allen. 50-50 proposition. I was wrong there. Allen to the near side as Asachuk drops it off for Orzek. He'll cross center ice. He didn't play last night. Orzek gets around Shea. Steps over the line. Drops her for Watts. Watts already 2 points tonight. Trying to get it back to Orzek on the skipping puck. Yoon will push it ahead. As Gallant gets back checked by Wells. As Wells hacked away at Gallant. No call. As Wells on the back check will skate over the line. Left side. Lefty shot is blocked by Yoon. Wells and Yoon push each other. Wells trying to get to the near circle. The only guy there was Wood. He gets it to Shea at center ice. Shea will bounce out the far boards and chase after it as Shea gets taken off the puck by Van Unen. As Allen will brush it off the near side. It's kept in by Fairbrother. Fairbrother dangles, gets to the left side. As Gallant surveys and gets it back to Fairbrother. What time? Kick saved by Wells. Gallant to Dashke on the right side. Back to Fairbrother. Grizzlies switch up the defensive pairings. Fairbrother right side shot. And a shoulder high save by Wells. Now Dashke with a shot that misses wide. Grizzlies rebound. And Wells out of his net, near side, couldn't hold on to it. Puck still alive. Shea feeds it up top. Dashke Over to the right side for Brett Fairbrother. Across the Shea. Lefty shot goes wide. Puck glides along the near boards. Fairbrother couldn't keep it in. Fairbrother gets it at the Utah line. He'll slice it off the near boards. Grizzlies drop it for Galani. Enters right side over to Wood. One-timer, and it's off a stick and flies out of play. Boy, one good look after another by the Grizzlies, but it's still 3-2 Allen. 13:01 left in the second period. It's the Americans 3 and the Grizzlies 2 as Utah's gotten goals tonight from Reed Webster and Gianni Fairbrother. It's the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it or we'll replace it. No questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry. And nobody stands by their tires like Les.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to americafirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
13 minutes and 1 second left in the second period. Allen leads 3-2. Gianni Fairbrother cut into the Allen lead as he scored on a 2-on-1 on a great pass from Reed Webster. Fairbrother's goal was scored 1:15 into the second. Webster and Messner with the assists. Draws going to be the near circle. Cade Nelson, who's gotten in a fight tonight. He got in a fight in the first period with Ryan Gagnon, 9:58 in. He'll take the draw. He's got Pastorius to his left and Upper to his right. Up top is Jensen and Dunn. Grizzlies have had some good looks here in the first 7 minutes of the second period. Nielsen kicked out of the faceoff circle. Tyson Upper, the first-year pro, will take the draw. As a draw won by Allen, as Gagnon will push it ahead to Gavin. Will Gavin, good speed, crosses the offensive zone, drops it for Blaisdell. Tried to center to Brzezinski, who wasn't there. Right point, puck skips to the far side. Bouncing puck, Blaisdell fires over the net. Dunn loses a stick. Puck up top to Gagnon. Will fire it off the end boards. Dunn lifts Gavin's stick and throws to the far side. Pastorius keeps his head up. He gets double teamed along the far boards. Turnover, Will Gavin to the right side as he's being shadowed by Nielsen. Across to to Kuliyav as he kind of fanned on it. Now we get a tripping call as Kulikov kind of fanned on the shot from the left side. Some pushing and shoving in the near circle of the Grizzlies zone. Let's see who the penalty is going to be on. Kulikov is talking things over with Pastorius. Pastorius and Kulikov, who each got in a fight yesterday, talked things over. Penalty is going to be on Cade Jensen. That's the second penalty for Jensen tonight. He got a hooking minor 14:51 into the first period, and Jensen gets 2 minutes for tripping. Time of penalty, 7:36 into the second. As the Allen player went down over in the near circle, as Jensen was on the back check on Brzezinski. 12:24 left in the second. It's Allen 3, Utah 2. Masachuk will take the draw. He's got Brzezinski to his right and Watts to his left. Both of those guys have scored a goal. Krankovic's also got a goal tonight. He's out there. Nolan Orzek's the one defenseman in the left point. Draw won by the Americans. It would normally be Nilsson on this power play, but it's Orzek. He's in the high slot. Fires a hot pass behind Brzezinski. Grizzlies come back skating from left to right. Fairbrother crosses center ice. Allen retreats defensively. So Fairbrother, who's an outstanding skater with great speed, skates all the way back deep in the Grizzlies zone. Fires at the center ice looking for Messner, and it goes all the way to Wells in front of his net. 12 minutes and counting left in the second. 3-2 Allen as they're on the power play. Allen 1-for-1 on the power play tonight. Krankovic lays it for Watts. Messner nearby. Watts left wing pass to Krankovic, who gets on one knee, throws it in the Grizzlies zone, and the Grizzlies get it back to center ice. Orzek feeds it to Watts on the left side. Watts throws it to his right. Shea has a bounce off his stick. He can't locate it. Allen locates it, gets to Asachuk in the high slot. He loses the puck, glides towards the near corner. Fairbrother runs it down. He'll throw a bouncing puck to the right point, kept in by Krankovic with good hands. Asachuk had the puck go behind him, behind Utah's net. And the captain will lift it high into the air just under the video board, and it rolls deep into the Allen zone. Both teams will reshuffle the deck personnel-wise. Less than 50 seconds left in Allen's second power play of the night. Left wing, Hardy crosses center ice. He flies into the attack zone, stops to the point, rolls it along the wall. Puck goes to the right side for Gagnon near the blue line. He'll get to Krankovic across to Hardy, left side. Lefty shot is blocked by Yoon. Hardy gets it back, near circle. Skates around Utah's net to the far side. Hardy feeds it up top, right side to Krankovic. Make that Gavin. Will Gavin dance around the right side, gets up top to Gagnon. Over to Hardy. He's on the left side. He pivots, dances around, and he'll feed it to the near goal line for Janelle. Back to Hardy. Over to Gagnon, back to Hardy. Across to Gavin, right side. Throws it down the middle to Guy. Lefty shot is blocked by Dashke, and the puck goes out to center ice. 5 seconds left in Allen's power play. Jensen is standing up in the penalty box. Gagnon crosses center ice, steps over the line. Jensen's on the ice. We go back to full strength. Centering pass to Janelle goes between his legs. Jensen will bounce it to center ice. Allen tried to force it back in. It bounced off of Dashke's shin. Grizzlies enter. Shea right side. Lefty shot blocker saved by Wells. Webster back to Shea on the far side. He gets it brushed away. Webster behind Allen's net as he's falling down. Centers the Buell out in front. He loses his balance. Dashke with the puck as he dances on the right side. Pivots. Feeds it up top to the left side. Now across to Dunn. Right side. Righty shot goes wide as he missed the near corner of the net. Dashke high slot. Shot is blocked by Wells. And Allen tries to clear it, and they do out to center ice. Grizzlies reset. Dashke right wings a pass to Dunn, who dumps it in. Gagnon over in the near corner. Buell closes the gap. Buell holds up Gagnon. Blaisdell gets hit by Nilsson, but Blaisdell strong with the puck. Harrison's his first name. Allen will bounce off the far boards to Liam Gorman. Gorman chases it down deep in the Grizzlies zone. Starting pass shot saved by Schill as the puck ends up along the end boards. Now everybody hacking away far side at the goal line. Schill covers up, and a great job by the Grizzlies in creating a wall in front of Adam Schill so he could cover up. 9:16 left in the second period. Allen still leads 3-2. A great pass by Gorman, who's played pretty well tonight. But puck ended up out there in front of the crease. So lifted about shoulder high on Schill. A close call there as the puck ended up over the net, off of Schill's shoulder, and somehow Schill's able to keep the puck in front of him just enough to make sure it didn't bounce off his back and into the back of the net. What a crazy play that was. Utah's outshot Allen 29-11, meaning the Grizzlies have a 10-1 edge in this second period. Grizzlies win the draw. It's a one-goal game as Harrison Blaisdell gets it taken away. Grizzlies throw it to center ice, regathered by Allen as they'll bounce it off the far boards. Ryland Van Unen dumps it in. Schill far side will brush it ahead. Grizzlies pitch it to the near side for Shearer. Over to Fitz. The two alternate captains dump it in, although Ryan Canasta, we'll call them assistant captains, as the puck glides along the near boards. Run down by Unit at the Utah line. Up ahead. Upper taps it in. Mike Van Unen avoids Fitz's check. Van Unen loses his balance back to his feet, and he'll one day hand it ahead along the near side. Allen clears it back to center, where Dashke gathers it at the center ice logo. He'll dump it back in. Wells lets it go off his stick to the near corner. Upper chases after it. He gets there about the same time as Mike Van Unen, who throws it around Allen's net. Asachuk at center ice, a big 6'6" forward, lumbers at neutral ice. Poked away by Dashke. Krankovic over the line. Rolls it. Asachuk behind the net, trying to pitch it out in front. Puck ends up in the crease. Schill covers up. And the whistle blows with 8:14 left in the second. November 9th will be the Grizzlies' next game. 7:10 face-off against the Tahoe Night Monsters. It's going to be Pucks and Pups. Gear tickets, UtahGrizzlies.com. Gallant will take the draw. So far this season, Cole Gallant has 3 assists in 4 games. Gallant came into play leading the Utah with a +4 rating. Allen wins the draw. Wilson, the big 6'3" defenseman, swings and misses, keeps the puck, skates around Utah's net with long strides. East of the far side, being shadowed like a hawk by Yoon. Yoon dashes the puck away from Wilson. Now Allen gets it to Asachuk. Siren pass. And Yoon with a good back check as Allen couldn't get the shot off, and that was Watts in front of the net. Frankovic to the right side. Lays it for Wilson, who spins along the end boards. Allen dances around. Yoon will poke it away from Allen. Yoon pushes out to center ice as Grizzlies step over the line. Siren pass to Gallant. Over to the right side for Woods. Sires it to Yoon. And boy, Wells dove in the crease as the puck bounced off of Yoon's skate. A little bit of commotion in front of Dylan Wells. 7:30 left in the second period. The Grizzlies had a good look there. Well, Yoon was looking for the centering pass, but just got a little bit too preoccupied. Gallant to Wood, trying for the tic-tac-toe with Yoon out in front. Yoon just couldn't get a stick in there as Orzek was boxing him out in front of the crease along the far side. Allen still leads 3-2. Both teams have had some close looks here over the last 3 or 4 minutes. Draws can be near the Grizzlies bench. Utah's up to 30 shots. Allen's taken 11. It's the Americans 3 and the Grizzlies 2. Draw one by Manning and the Grizzlies. Kabori down to the right side, around the boards. As Messner battles with Gagnon over in the far corner. Allen deep in their own end. Will pitch to Guy in the near side. He's around the corner. Braden Guy back to Gagnon. Gagnon behind the net. He gets challenged by Messner. Webster in the area as well. Messner took it away. He's behind the net. Messner feeds up top off the far boards for Jensen. Jensen, the left point, spins along the wall. Webster behind the net. Lets it go to the near corner. Webster chases after it. Manning in the area. Webster gets the puck. Trying to get to Messner on the right side, did Webster, and the puck ends up back at center ice. Dunn across to Jensen. Did you get all that? Grizzlies get to Allen territory, dumping it in from neutral ice is Craig Armstrong, the first-year pro. As Gagnon, who's got an A on his sweater. Nobody's wearing the captain's C for Allen so far. 6.5 minutes left in the second period. Gagnon will push to the near side for Kulikov, and the puck's picked off. Grizzlies step over the line. Utah cires out to Armstrong, glanced off his stick, and Wood and Wells dives, and he holds on with 6:24 left in the second. Grizzlies looking for that energy there with that line with Buell, Armstrong, and Fitz. That's been a strong energy line for the Grizzlies so far this weekend. And for Craig Armstrong, first-year pro, still looking for his first pro goal. He's got 1 assist through 4 games this year. He had 17 goals in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League last year. Before that, spent 5 seasons in the WHL. 4 of the 5 years, he was with Prince George. He had 1 year with Red Deer. Buell will take the draw against Gorman. Buell's kicked out of the circle. Armstrong will take the draw against Gorman. Gorman wins it cleanly. Orzek on the far side. Dances around. Buell shadowing him like a hawk. Orzek around his net to Wilson near side. Wilson pitches ahead looking for Gavin. It got redirected at neutral ice. Schill behind his net lets Shearer play it. He'll bounce it to Fitz. Fitz slides it across the captain. Fairbrother crosses center ice. Steps over the line. Fairbrother, the former third-round pick by Montreal, shovels it out in front. Picked off by Gorman. Gorman battles with Fitz. Fitz loses his balance. Orzek takes the puck. Orzek near side. Try to get it back to center ice. A Grizzly player falls down. Gavin enters with momentum, drops it for Gorman. Left side shot is deflected by Buell's stick, and it flies out of play with 5:45 left in the second. The only goal scored so far in the second period is Gianni Fairbrother, 1:15 in. It's Allen 3, Utah 2. This is the Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 40 new Kia Sportage models and save up to $2,500 off when you buy. Jerry Seiner has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Seiner Kia, South Jordan.
Smith's always Macy's gives you more ways to save on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Smith's app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day. Smith's, fresh for everyone.
5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second period. The rivalry series will be here at Maverik Center next Friday. That's 6 days from now, as Team USA will face Team Canada in women's competition. Face-off's going to be at 7 o'clock, and you're going to want to get your tickets for that. That's a fun, unique event. That's 6 days from now here at Maverik Center. Team USA and Team Canada as the rivalry series, which is going to a few different places. They'll be in Boise, I think, a couple days after they're here. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Team USA and Team Canada here at Maverik Center. And because of that, the Grizzlies aren't playing on Friday, but they got a game this upcoming Saturday and Sunday, as the next game will be on November 9th against the Tahoe Night Monsters. Draw's going to be in the Grizzlies zone near side. Blaisdell, or Acid Chuck, will take it for Allen. Cole Gallant will take the draw for Utah. Fans take up a Let's Go Grizzlies chant, as Utah has just about tripled up Allen on shots. 31 for Utah, including 12 in the second period. Allen has just taken one shot here in the second frame. Referee Nolan Boyer's at the scores table talking things over. Grisby pounds the glass in the Allen zone near side. You can bid on the Grisby game-worn jersey, as well as everybody on the Grizzlies club on the Dash auction app, especially jerseys tonight. Allen wins the draw. Right side shot is blocked by Shea. They'll feed it out to Wood, who crosses center ice. Wood over the line. He's at the right point. Gets the Gallant. He's on the right side as he's being held up by Warzek. Gallant and Warzek battle in the corner. Joining the play initially was Shea. He'll skate back as Allen gets the puck, and they'll sky it into Grizzlies territory. Watts lets it go. Watts didn't get a piece of it. He thought he did at neutral ice, but icing is on the Americans with 5:19 left in the second. Neil Shea leads Utah with 2 multiple-point games this season. He's on the ice now. Shea's got a 4-game goal-scoring streak. He's also got a point in all 4 games. Brian Yoon is on the ice right now. He's got a point in all 4 games so far this season. So far tonight, Shea and Yoon are both left off the scoring sheet. They're looking to extend their streak to 5 games each. Draw one by the Americans as Wilson will sky it into Grizzlies territory. Puck bounces onto Dashke, who skates around Utah's net. Dashke gets held up along his left side. He'll throw it on the near boards. Watts gets pinned to the near corner by Gallant. Grizzlies have numbers. Center ice, Wood steps over the line. Shea gets it across. Great defensive play by Krankovic, diving to intercept the centering pass, or at least getting a piece of it. Yoon behind the net. Shea with 2 Americans. Yoon will brush it towards the far corner. Allen runs it down. Americans will skip one off the near boards. The stick is laying deep in the Grizzlies zone. No icing. Dashke will hustle after it. Allen makes a full line change. 4.5 minutes left in the second. Over to Shea, who drops it to Pastorius. Steps over the Allen line. Pastorius holds up in the point. Dumps into the near corner as Allen gets spun around by Nilsson. Nilsson far side. Pastorius over there holds up an American. Boy, Allen wants a holding call on Pastorius, and they're going to get one. Delayed penalty. Kulikov, he gets blasted by Pastorius at the Utah line as he was entering. Those two fought yesterday as the Grizzlies touch the puck up. Pastorius was holding on to an American over in the far corner, and Coltrane Wilson, one of the 2 referees, spotted it and made the call. Kulikov is on 2 knees, and he's probably seen enough of Pastorius this weekend. The Allen trainer is waddling over there and checking on Kulikov, who's on 2 knees over in the far circle of the Grizzlies zone. Pastorius can't believe it, but he's going to the box. Pastorius looking up at the video board. He wants to see a replay. Holding's the call. Pastorius goes to the box. Kulikov, as he was entering the offensive zone, got blasted by Pastorius. Kulikov wasn't expecting it. And he's getting looked over by the trainer. As it did look like a good call, as Pastorius kind of had Will Gavin in a bear hug. And Kulikov, as he was entering the zone, he got blasted by Pastorius. A good shoulder check as Pastorius knocked down Kulikov. Kulikov is heading off the ice, but it looks like he's not sure where he is. Kulikov is being assisted off the ice. Pastorius can't believe it, but he's in the box for 2 minutes. Kulikov, one of 6 defensemen for B.J. Adams' crew tonight. Kulikov will be helped to the locker room. It's Allen 3, Utah 2. Remember, the Grizzlies do have a shorthanded goal this season. Holding's a call on Pastorius, 15:48 into the second period. Pastorius is quickly becoming a fan favorite. He's a very active player. You can always tell when he's on the ice because Pastorius makes things happen. 12-1 is Utah's shot edge in the second period. Allen's on the power play. They're 1 for 2 tonight. So third power play, Orzek over to Watts. He's on the left side. He gets to the near goal line. As Brzezinski, sharp shot, saved by Shield. As Brzezinski was over at the near goal line, fired onto Shield. Shield was able to snatch it about knee high and hold on. 4:01 is left in the second period. 1:49 is left in Allen's third power play of the game. That shot by Brzezinski was the second taken by Allen here in the second period. Draw one by Allen. Orzek over in the left point. Dangles to the high slot. Gets to Watts, who's got a goal tonight. He feeds it back to Orzek. Over to Krenkovic in the right side. Krenkovic down the high slot. Back to Orzek in the right side. Back to Krenkovic, high slot. Over to Watts. Near circle. Lefty shot goes wide. As he trying to go stick side on Shield, but missed the net. Orzek across to Watts. He's on the left side. Back to Orzek. Over to Krenkovic. He's just outside the far circle. He switches place with Orvek. High slot shot is blocked away by Shield. Stick side. As Orzek feeds to the far side. Allen's normally a good power play unit. Watts trying to button hook it towards Brzezinski. Puck ended up back to Watts. Over to Orzek. He's in the high slot. He feeds it to the near circle. Brzezinski skates towards the slot. He'll take a shot. He scores. He roofed it stick side over Shield's right shoulder. Brzezinski gets his second of the night. That's his second different 2-goal game this season. Brzezinski killed the Grizzlies last year, and he does it here tonight. As he gets a power play goal, and the Americans extend the lead. It's now a 4-2 game. Brzezinski was just dancing around, and he just wristed it right over Adam Shield. This Maverik Center crowd is pretty quiet here with 3:17 left in the second. It's the Americans 4 and the Grizzlies 2. Brzezinski gets the goal. The assists go to Nolan Orzek and Braden Watts. And for Watts, he now has 1 goal and 2 assists on the night. Allen wins the draw. Janelle bouncing off a Grizzly player at the Utah line. Utah skating from left to right here in the second period. As Janelle chasing after it. Dashke gets it near side. Grizzlies Ono tattoo it off the far board. Shea couldn't reach it. Allen will filter it in as the puck gets some air under it and slides towards the near corner. Yoon behind Utah's net, less than 3 minutes left in the second as the Grizzlies spread the ice. Messner, Lebster, and Manning are out there for Utah as Dashke will feed it to the left side for Lebster. Lebster gets a neutral ice, no push it in as Lebster got hit by Blaisdell. Icing is on Utah as Lebster, as he was falling down. Oh, penalty's going to be called. Blaisdell can't believe it. He is beside himself. As Lebster got knocked down at neutral ice, Blaisdell gets 2 minutes for tripping, and the Grizzlies get a power play. Their second of the night. As Lebster lost his balance, he dumped the puck in. And as Lebster is at neutral ice, kind of collided with Blaisdell. And if you're an Allen fan, you probably got an argument there. 2 minutes for tripping, 17:20 into the second. It looked like those two just kind of collided. Lebster lost his balance, and while he was falling down, dumped it in. 2:40 left in the second period. Let's see if the Grizzlies can get some momentum here on the power play. They've got a power play goal in each of the 2 games this series. Allen wins the draw, and they'll lift it over Yoon's head as the puck will saucer and skip all the way towards Shield. Shield lays it behind his net for Yoon, who skates around it with ease. Yoon, a good skater, gets a new tries, crosses center ice. He'll drop it back to Shea. Shea crosses center ice down the middle, veers off to the left, lays it for Yoon. Everybody's over the line. Fits on the right side, gets it to Gallant. Back up top to Yoon, over to Shea. He's in the high slot, fires a wrist shot, saved by Wells. Rebound goes to Allen. They'll throw it to the far side. Shea keeps it in. He moves it across to Yoon, who directs it back to Shea. He's in the high slot. Over to the left side for Wood, who catches the hot pass, gets it to Shea, back towards Wood off his skate. Wood gets it back and gets it to Shea. High slot, lefty shot is blocked away by Wells. Rebound, Allen couldn't clear it out as they tried to, as it was bounced in by Shea, who kept it in. Yoon, high slot, gets it back towards Shea. Shea, high slot, lefty shot, saved by Wells. Rebound goes to the far corner. Yoon runs after it and gets the knuckling puck. Fits. Up top to Shea. Now across to Gallant. Back up top to Shea in the high slot. Over to Yoon. One-timer saved by Wells. Fitz throws to the near corner for Gallant. As we have 45 seconds left in Utah's second power play of the game. Wood bouncing off of Janelle, who will clear it back to center. Janelle gets it back as Dashke tried to get to the Allen line. And Janelle dumps it in deep in the Grizzlies zone. Both teams will reshuffle the deck. Dashke at the Utah line, over to Lebster. Right side, across center ice. Lebster over the line. As Lebster stops before he gets to the corner. Feeds up top for Dashke across. As Messner gets back checked, loses the puck. Manning takes over. He's in the left point. Manning directs it to Lebster. He moves it back to Dashke. Over to Manning. Manning to Messner in front of the net. Messner hacking away. Wells makes a stop. Now Messner in front of the net. Will skate to the near corner. Allen's back at full strength. Blaisdell on the back check. He battles with Lebster. Lebster gets spun around. Now Manning high slot gets redirected by a stick and goes just wide. Less than half a minute left in the second period. Lebster around the net as Armstrong will skate back towards the near wall. Armstrong right side. Now he skates with the blue line nearby. Now he's in the left circle. Armstrong skates in. Lefty shot. Saved by Wells. Rebound. Gets kicked off the end boards. Puck hit the opposite to the right side. Less than 10 seconds left. Manning gets up top to Dashke. Dashke over to the left side for Fairbrother. Take a shot. He scores! Johnny Fairbrother gets the second of the game. And the Grizzlies cut into the lead with 3.4 seconds left in the second. Boy, Fairbrother just entered the ice, got the puck all alone in the left side. He just roofed it over Wells. Manning and Dashke are going to get the assists as Fairbrother came in with all sorts of momentum. And the Grizzlies captains had a big one tonight. Boy, talk about getting some momentum heading into the locker room. Goal scored 19:57 into the second. And that will do it for second period action as Gianni Fairbrother scored with 3.4 seconds left with Manning and Dashke getting the assists. We've had ourselves a crazy game. Fairbrother 2, Allen 1 in the second period. And it's a one-goal game heading into the third. Grizzlies have outshot the Americans 36-14. Utah had 19 shots in the first and 17 in the second. Allen with 10 shots in the first and 4 in the second. We will come back and recap the first two periods and go over some scores from around the world of sports. We got a barn burner here at Maverik Center. It's Allen 4, Utah 3, but the Grizzlies go to the locker room with some momentum as Gianni Fairbrother scored 2 third-period goals. The intermission report starts in 2 minutes on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
Signer, the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 40 new Kia Sportage models and save up to $2,500 off when you buy. Jerry Signer has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Signer Kia, Salt Lake.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Because nobody stands by their tires like we do. It's a better deal on better tires with the best service in the business. Get more from Les.
Through 2 periods, Allen leads Utah 4-3. As you can tell, the Americans are hungry to pick up their first win of the year, as they led 3-1 after 1 period. Easton Brodzinski got the party started as he scored unassisted, 1:41 into the contest. Grizzlies got a power play as Quinn Warmouth got a hooky minor 7:40 in. And with 11 seconds left in the power play, it was Reed Lebster getting a good centering pass from Mick Messner, and Lebster put it away for his second of the year. Messner and Manning with the assists. Utah is 1 for 2 on the power play. Allen is 2 for 3. Allen scored an even strength goal, 13:46 in, as Watt scored from the slot. He picked up his second of the year. Nolan Orzek and Spencer Asachuk got the assists. Less than 2 minutes later, Allen had a power play after Cade Jensen got called for a hooking minor, 14:51 in. And 39 seconds into the power play, it was Kyle Krenkovic getting his second of the year. As Allen was in the transition game, it wasn't your traditional power play goal. Grizzlies kind of went all in for a shorthanded chance. Allen came back with the transition game. Watts entered the offensive zone, took a shot, it bounced off a shield, and Krenkovic came in with a rebound and put it away for his second of the year. Utah outshot Allen 19-10 in the first period, but it was the Americans that had a 3-1 lead. Grizzlies climbed back into it, though, as Gianni Fairbrother scored his first of 2 on the night and second of the season. He scored 1:15, and it was a 2-on-1. Lebster was to the left side, skated towards a circle, moved it across, and a nice horizontal pass to Fairbrother, and Fairbrother connected on a one-timer, 1:15 in. Lebster and Messner with the assist. And what a game Reed Lebster's had. He's got 1 goal and 1 assist. He's a +2 and has taken 3 shots. And really that most productive forward line by far tonight has been Messner, Lebster, and Manning. All 3 of those forwards are a +2 for the Grizzlies here so far. Allen got another power play. As late in the second period, Nick Pastorius got a holding minor, 15:48 in. And 55 seconds into the power play, it was Easton Brodzinski picking up his second of the game and 4th of the season. Brodzinski now has 2 2-goal games this year. Orzek and Watts with the assists, as Braden Watts has been a star for Allen as he has 1 goal and 2 assists. You talk about the momentum, last couple minutes of a second period, you know, do you get that momentum heading into the locker room? And even though the Grizzlies are still down 1, building is buzzing a little bit as Gianni Fairbrother scored with 3.4 seconds left in the period. Officially, it's listed as 19:56 in. His second of the night and 3rd of the season, 3rd of the series, as he had the game-winning goal late in the first period last night. Dashke and Manning with the assists. As Manning was on the left side, got it up top to Dashke, and then Dashke to Fairbrother. Fairbrother to the back of the net. Utah outshot Allen 17-4 in the second period. Scoring chances in the second, Utah had 7. Allen had 3. So 3 of Allen's 4 shots in the second period were considered to be good scoring chances. Through 2 periods, Utah has 14 scoring chances, 7 in each period. Allen has 7, 4 in the first and 3 in the second. Allen has a slight edge in the faceoff circle, winning that battle right now 22-19. Utah's got 8 power play shots, and they are 1 for 2 on the power play. Allen has 5 power play shots, and the Americans are 2 for 3 on the power play. So that's made a big difference here tonight. Special teams have certainly played a factor. Grizzlies have 7 giveaways through 2 periods. Allen has 9. Oh, we got the tradition. It's back. The Coca-Cola can race is here at Maverik Center. We got Sprite, Fanta, Coca-Cola, and Diet Coke. Zambonis are deep in the left side in the slot. And the Coca-Cola can race. What do you got? Sprite, Fanta, Coca-Cola, or Diet Coke? I got Fanta. And the cans are off. Coca-Cola's off to a quick lead. Fanta in second. Coca-Cola's got long legs. Fanta trailing. Sprite's in third. Diet Coke. Coca-Cola loses its balance. Fanta gets around the Zamboni. Sprite nearby. Sprite closes the gap. Sprite passes Fanta. Coca-Cola, Diet Coke falls down. Fanta falls down. Coca-Cola having a tough time keeping its balance. Coke falls down for the second time. Fanta and Sprite, they cross center ice. They're about even. Fanta and Sprite towards the finish line. It's a dead heat, and it might be a tie. I don't know. Fanta and Sprite cross the finish line about the same time. That's a photo finish. I'm not sure who won. Sprite might have had a slight edge. They show the replay. They're neck and neck. Edge to edge, can to can. Sprite ran into Grisby, and Fanta got there about the same time. I don't know. Who touched that Coca-Cola finish line first? That is tough. I have no clue who won that. Fanta and Sprite, they might have tied for the finish. We got a barn burner here at Maverik Center as Allen leads Utah 4-3. I got to say, in the year plus we've had the Coca-Cola can race, that's the most exciting one we've had so far. We'll come back and go over some ECHL scores as well as checking in on those who are living the dream. We'll go over some NHL scores as well. After 2 periods, Allen leads Utah 4-3. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 30 new Kia Seltos models and save up to $2,000 off when you buy. Jerry Seiner has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Seiner Kia, Salt Lake.
I don't know how we're going to top the epic Coca-Cola can race. It looked like it ended in a tie with Fanta and Sprite. But we'll see what we can do here in the third period. A busy night of action in the league. One other game in progress. Early second period, Idaho and Tahoe are tied at 1. Don't forget, I just remember to set your clock back. I mean, if you got one of these phones, sets it back automatically. Hey, we get an extra hour of a Sunday. 25 hours here today, and that kind of sucks if you have to work overnight. That means you have to work an extra hour. Tough break for them. Other action, most of the other games have gone final. In fact, the only one that's still in progress is Idaho and Tahoe. That game's tied at 1 early second period. Iowa defeats Tulsa 4-2 as Tulsa goes to 3-2-1 this season. As Iowa got goals from 4 different players. McClellan got the victory, and Eddie stopped 24 of 26. Toledo defeats Cincinnati 5-4 in a barn burner at Huntington Center. How about this for a finish? Wheeling was trailing 1-0 with half a minute left in regulation. Eddie Matsushima, the former Tulsa forward, had the goal for Bloomington. Gavin Gould, who I believe played for Allen for a little bit, had one of the assists. But Wheeling scored with 28 seconds left in regulation to tie it up. And then 15 seconds later, with 13 seconds left in regulation, Wheeling took a 2-1 lead, and that's where it stood as Wheeling comes away with a victory in a thriller. at West Banco Arena. 2-1 was the final there. Wichita comes away with a 3-2 victory over Rapid City. Wichita scored the first 3 goals of that game. Rapid City responded with 2 unanswered. In a shootout, Fort Wayne defeats Kansas City 4-3. Former Grizzly defenseman Kyle Mayhew had 1 assist. Trois-Rivières defeats Adirondack 2-1. Orlando over Jacksonville 5-1. Indy gets a 1-0 victory over Kalamazoo. Savannah defeats Atlanta 4-2. In overtime, Florida defeats South Carolina 4-3, and there were former Americans and Grizzlies players all over the Florida attack. Former Allen forward Colton Hargrove had a goal. Former Grizzly forward Kyle Betts had a goal, and former Grizzly goaltender Will Cranley. He played in about 30 games last year. He got the victory in net for Florida. He stopped 35 of 38. As Florida comes away with an overtime victory, the 3-time defending champs are now 5-1 on the season. One other final, Maine defeats Reading 3-0. We mentioned that Bloomington Wheeling game. Former Grizzly Max Neal now plays for Bloomington, and he got in a fight. His first professional, I can't remember if he got in a fight with the Grizzlies or not. His first fight for Bloomington. It's his second game with the Bison, and Max Neal ended up with 7 penalty minutes on the night. Let's check in on some NHL scores. A very busy night in the league. That is that the phone will cooperate and reload. As a lot of action. And, of course, you know, you get the spinning wheel as the phone loads up. We'll see if we can get some NHL scores a little bit later on. Looking back on the other side, we'll go over some scores. We'll also talk some hockey, and we'll have third period action. Once again, the score after 2 periods is the Allen Americans 4 and the Utah Grizzlies 3. As Utah is led by Reed Lepster, who's got a goal and an assist, and Gianni Fairbrother, who scored 2 goals. It's the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Every new day is a chance to be kinder to your body and your mind. U of U Health is here to help you build strength and confidence every day. Let us help you be a better you. U of U Health, official health partner for the Utah Jazz, Utah Hockey Club, Utes Athletics, and the Utah Grizzlies. Take the first step today at uofuhealth.org.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from Les.
Second intermission, Allen leads Utah 4-3. Braden Watts leads the Americans with 1 goal and 2 assists. Reed Lepster's got 1 goal and 1 assist, and Gianni Fairbrother, the Grizzlies captain, has 7 shots on goal and has scored 2 goals. Some NHL scores as the internet finally cooperated, at least on one device. Early second period, Utah leads Vegas 1-0. Games have gone final. The Predators defeat the Grizzlies NHL affiliate, the Colorado Avalanche, by a 5-2 score. The Avalanche have had a ton of injuries so far this season. Blues over the Maple Leafs 4-2. Red Wings defeat the Sabres 2-1. Senators shut out the Kraken 3-0. Penguins get a 3-1 victory over the Canadiens. In a shootout, Blackhawks over the Kings 4-3. Capitals defeat the Blue Jackets 7-2. Bruins over the Flyers 3-0, and the Panthers defeat the Stars 4-2. We mentioned Utah's up 1-0. That game's early in the second period. Also early second, San Jose, who has won 3 in a row, they lead Vancouver 1-0. We'll come back and have third period action. This has been the intermission report on the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network as Allen leads Utah 4-3. We'll skate 5-on-5 in 2 minutes. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to AmericaFirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 40 new Kia Sportage models and save up to $2,500 off when you buy. Jerry Seiner has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Seiner Kia, South Jordan.
Smith's always gives you more ways to save on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Smith's app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day. Smith's, fresh for everyone.
When you pay with the Nitro card at Maverik, you always save 10 cents or more on fuel every gallon, every day. And you could save a whole lot more thanks to Nitro Best Price. Pick up a Nitro card and upgrade your Adventure Club account today.
Welcome back to Utah Grizzlies Hockey. We're about set for third period action as the Grizzlies are looking for a 2-game sweep. Allen's got 1 goal and 2 assists from Braden Watts. Easton Brodzinski's got 2 goals, and Kyle Krankovic has found the back of the net for the Americans as their top guns have really come through. But the Grizzlies captain Gianni Fairbrother is leading with example as he leads all Grizzly skaters with 7 shots, and he's got 2 goals, both of them coming in the second period. Fairbrother's been outstanding this series. Derek Dashke's got 1 assist and is a +1 and has 6 shots. Really the big forward line that's gotten the job done is Mick Messner, Reed Webster, and Luke Manning. All 3 of those forwards are a +2. To start the third period, it's Shea, Gallant, and Wood. Gallant taking the face-off. Dashke and Yoon are the defensive pairing. Same 5 that started the game for Allen. Spencer Asachuk will take the draw, the 12th-year Allen American. He wins the face-off. Allen skates from left to right here as we see it from high top section 114. Americans throw it out to center ice. Watts got a piece of it at center. Shield will direct it towards the far boards as Wood drops it for Gallant, who gets it brushed away by Allen. As puck towards the near boards, Dashke runs it down and one-hands it along the wall. Yoon spins it to the far side for Wood, who has a tap off his stick. 2-on-2. Grizzlies fly across center ice. As Gallant round the far goal line, centers out to Dashke. Shot. It goes just wide. Puck up the opposite the near side. Allen gathers it. Krankovic will saucer it and helicopter it all the way to the Grizzly zone. As Wood back at center ice over to Shea, left wing. He steps over the line. Shea stops. He's got a point in all 4 games, looking to extend that to 5. He's scoreless tonight. Allen will force it out to center ice. 2-on-1. American Stewart centers out to Brodzinski on hat-trick watch, but he couldn't reach it. Brodzinski tried to get Gavin. He was cutting down the middle. Pass goes wide of him. Grizzlies tattoo it off the near boards. Orzek shot. Kick saved by Shield in the butterfly position. Brodzinski over towards Orzek, who bounced it off of Brodzinski. Manning out to center ice. Diagonal pass to Wood at center ice. Wood will saucer it in. Allen leads 4-3, 1:15 into the third period. Brodzinski crosses center ice, and he'll knuckle puck the thing 6 feet in the air. It's gloved and dropped by Shield. As 1-on-1. Allen over the line. Let's circle Janelle with a shot. He scores! As Riley Janelle gets Allen's 5th goal of the night as he picks up his first of the season. Boy, 1-on-1. He skated towards the left circle, and he just roofed it over Shield. Janelle had 3 goals in 45 games for Rapid City last year. It's his first in an Allen uniform. Not necessarily a goal scorer, but he gets one here to extend Allen's lead to 5-3. Janelle's goal is listed as unassisted. 1:34 into the third period. Well, you can just feel the intensity as Allen is hungry and desperate for a victory. As B.J. Adams talking with an Allen defenseman. Boy, the Americans' top guns have really gotten it done offensively, but it's a role player in Riley Janelle that extends the lead. Allen wins the draw. Maverik Center crowd's pretty quiet. Janelle dumps it in from center ice. Shield behind his net, drops it for Dunn. As Guy pushes Dunn. Dunn strong with the puck, gets to Armstrong. He'll saucer it ahead. As Lepster trying to get a piece of it, make that Fitz. Puck rolls onto Wells, who covers up about 5 feet in front of the crease. As Fitz and Mike Van Unen have some words. Boy, Fitz was chasing after it. Puck just ended up with Wells before Fitz could run it down. 18:07 left in the third period. It's Allen 5, Utah 3. Grizzlies have taken 36 shots. Allen has taken 16, but 5 of those 16 have found the back of the net. Draws over on the far side. We'll see if the Grizzlies can climb back into this one. Blaisdell will take the draw against Fitz. Fitz is kicked out of the circle. He's out there with Armstrong and Buell. Buell will take the draw. It's his 4th game as a pro, 4th game as a Grizzly. He was in training camp with Kalamazoo at the start of the season. Everybody just kind of lingering around. Draws on the far side. One of the linesmen, Andrew Collins, was checking at the scores table. Draw one by Buell. Goes between his legs to the point for Dunn. Across to Jensen, who will tattoo it off the end boards. Mike Van Unen battles with Armstrong. Armstrong over in the far corner. Van Unen holds his ground. Blaisdell dancing around. Now far side. Grizzlies with a sharp angled shot that's blocked by Warmoth. Allen crosses center ice. They dump it in. Dunn behind his net. Drops it for Armstrong. He filters to Jensen to the near side. Jensen looking for a long-range pass, and he fires it right into the stick of Gagnon at the Allen line. Gagnon over the Utah line, right side, center is out in front, bounced off a skate, shot is blocked away. Now shot from the left side is kicked away, as I think that second shot was taken by Hardy over on the left side. Gagnon throws it towards the middle, one-time tap off a Gorman stick, bounced off a Grizzly skate. Gorman gets it back, he gets up top. Now across to Gagnon, he's on the right side. They'll take a righty shot, glove saved by Shield. Shot could have gone wide, but Schill snatched it right about the crossbar, about shoulder high. He holds on with 17-14 left in the third. These teams will meet 7 times after tonight. Allen will have one more trip to the Salt Lake Valley. I think that's going to be in the month of March. Grizzlies will be in Allen 2 weeks from now. In fact, the first game in Allen will be at 9:30 local here in the Mountain Time Zone, 10:30 over in Allen. First of a 2-game set there. That'll be the next Grizzlies road game. Pastore spins along the far boards deep in the Allen zone. Wells throws it between his legs as the Americans out to the near side. As Ryland Van Unen gets back checked by Pastorius, who took the puck away. He gets to Yoon across to Dashke. He's in the near side. Over to Nielsen. Nielsen trying to get around Hardy, but lost the puck. Puck goes to Dashke across the center ice. He fakes to Yoon. Now sauces it to Yoon. Right side. Righty shot goes wide, and the puck hits a stanchion and slides all the way towards Schill. He outlets it to center ice. Allen makes a change. Upper drops it for Yoon, who brushes to Pastorius, who swung and didn't get much on it. As Kulikov, his rival, they fought yesterday and have been talking it over. And for Allen fans, it's good to see Kulikov back on the ice. That's the guy that Pastorius decked in the second period. As Allen's going with a full 6-man defensive unit with Nielsen out due to a suspension. Krankovic gains center ice, dumps it in 4 minutes into the third period. Schill feeds to the far side. Now the Grizzlies move it ahead. 3-on-3. Grizzlies toss it to the right side for Wood. He couldn't reach it. Kulikov cuts in front of Wood. And now the puck gets brushed to the near side. Neil Shea. He looks over his left shoulder, skates towards the right point. As he regathers the puck as he kind of fed it towards the point. Now behind the net. Asachuk holds up Gallant. Gallant skates towards the near side. Now gets up top to Shearer. Left side, lefty shot. Saved by Wells. Wells kicks it to the far corner. Fairbrother up top to Shea as Allen brushed it away as Utah was looking for Gallant over in the right circle. Grizzlies re-enter. Fairbrother on hat trick watch drops it for Shea. Look to center it out to Wood. And Gagnon fires it back to the near corner. Grizzlies in the attack zone. Fairbrother shot, kick save. Rebound, shot, and a score! Neil Shea gets his 5th of the year, and the Grizzlies cut into the lead. It's now a 5-4 game. Awkward-looking play as Fairbrother took a shot. It got sticked away by Wells. Shea was over on the near side. He put it away. The net got dislodged. I think the officials are talking it over to see if the net got dislodged prior to the puck crossing the goal line. It looked like Shea scored before the net got dislodged. That means that Neil Shea now has a goal in all 5 games in the regular season. Fairbrother adds an assist. Bradley Wood will also get an assist. They're going to go to video replay. They're going to look it over. Coltrane Wilson's looking at the tablet. They're going to check to make sure that the puck crossed the goal line before the net got dislodged. It looked like from what we saw, we couldn't really tell where the puck was, but we believe that it should be a good goal for Neil Shea. 15 minutes, 23 seconds are left in the third period. Grizzlies have a huge shot advantage. They've taken 38 shots. Allen's taken 16. What a game Gianni Fairbrother's had. 2 goals, and he's going to add an assist, and that'd be the main assist to boot. They're looking it over the 2 referees, Nolan Blair and Coltrane Wilson. It's either 5-3 Allen, or as the scoreboard shows right now, 5-4. They signal a good goal. Shea gets his 5th of the year. His point and goal streak extends to 5 games. Referee Coltrane Wilson will skate over and explain the decision to B.J. Adams. So Grizzlies get a little bit of momentum. As draw's going to be at center ice. It's Allen 5, Utah 4. So we've had a fun one here at Maverik Center. Draw one by Allen. Orzek gets to center ice, and he'll loft it in. Shield behind his net. We'll push it to the near side. Messner battles with Brodzinski, who's got 2 goals tonight. Dort in the attack zone. We'll whip it around the boards. Shield cuts it off, and he'll throw it back to where the pile originally was. Brodzinski fires towards the net. It goes wide. He missed stick side on Shield. Webster has a bounce off an Allen skate. As Allen over to the far corner. Puck gets brushed to the far side. Wilson feeds to the corner. The only guy was Webster. As he'll force it to the left point, Allen gets in. As Brodzinski gets poked away by Webster. Webster crosses center ice, drops to his right for Manning. Manning over the line onside. He stops on the right side, dangles the point, gets to Yoon. One-timer, and that's blocked. That was blocked by Dewart. Puck goes back to neutral ice. As Manning dumps it in from center ice, Grizzlies make a full line change. So do the Americans. 5.5 minutes left in the third period. Or 5.5 minutes into it. Orzek dumps it in. Far side, no icing. Shield behind his net. We'll push it to the near side as it's taken by Fitz. Fitz gains center ice, and he'll whip it around the wall. Puck to the right side. Kind of took an awkward ride along the far corner. 3-on-2 battle. Allen's got 3 over there in the corner. Grizzlies come out with the puck. Fitz over to Dashke. Left side, lefty shot is blocked away. Armstrong over in the far corner. Pivots. They'll drop it back to the corner as Dashke gets hit. He kind of curls the puck around Allen's net. Puck to the near side. Armstrong will get it back up top. Keeping it in. As Fitz, he fires towards the net. It goes wide. It got redirected by a stick. Allen lofts it over as they backhanded ahead. Janelle's got a goal tonight. He skates along the left wing. Janelle skates towards the far corner. Centers out towards Blaisdell. Puck ends up back at the left point. Allen fires towards the net. It gets redirected wide as Janelle gets held up along the near boards by 2 Grizzlies. Harrison Blaisdell gets held up by 2 Grizzlies as well. 3 Grizzlies as Fitz gets physical. Puck ends up in the high slot as a shot goes wide by Kulikov. As I had the name right all day yesterday. Kulikov. For whatever reason, tonight's a struggle as Dashke crosses center ice and dumps it in. 7 minutes into the third period, Allen leads 5-4 from Russia with love. Kulikov. Allen will lift it out to center ice, goes to the Utah line. Fairbrother, 2 goals, 1 assist tonight. Over to Wood. As Wood will dump it in. Shea chasing after it, but it's going to be icing on Utah with 12:43. Clock continues to move. It's 12:42 left in the third period. We mentioned that Allen will be the Grizzlies' next opponent when Utah's on the road. November 13th will be a 10:35 start in the Central Time Zone. That's going to be on Wednesday, November 13th. As draws over to the far side, Asachuk will take it against Gallant. Gallant, the Western Michigan product, second year with the Grizzlies, second full year as a pro. Masachuk wins it cleanly. Left point. Allen fires a lefty shot, and it's blocked away. Fairbrother, as he was falling down, throws to the left circle. Shot is gloved by Schill, and it bounced off his glove. Left side, Krankovic with a shot that misses high. Krankovic gets back checked by Fairbrother, took it away. Fairbrother danced around the far side. He'll push it to his left. Long-range pass connects to Shea at center ice. Shea over towards Shearer. He gets it down the middle. Now Wood left side, trying to get it back towards Gallant. And Gallant swung and missed. Gallant gets it back in the high slot. He'll fire it off the near boards. Puck goes towards Shea, who drops it back to the spot he vacated. Wilson was the only guy there. He plays for Allen. He'll get to Orzek, who crosses center ice. No backhanded in deep. Allen makes a full line change. Shields cuts it off behind his net and gets it to Kabori Dunn. 8 minutes into the third period, Allen leads 5-4. Manning gets around 3 Americans, steps over the line. Over to the right side. They try to get it back to Manning. And Allen forced it back to the far corner. Kulikov holds up a Grizzly. As now it goes to Brzezinski, who's got 2 goals tonight. He crosses center ice, and he'll chip it in. Shield behind his net cuts it off. He'll throw it to the far side for Dunn, who backhands it ahead. Manning couldn't run it down. As Allen will fire it back to the near corner. Jensen will saucer it along the near wall. Cameron Buell gets it, and he'll loft it about 5 feet in the air as the puck now skips into the Allen zone, and icing is on Utah with 11 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third. So we'll see if the Grizzlies can find a way to climb back into this one. The Grizzlies were a pretty good come-from-behind team last season. They were one of those clubs that had that never-say-die attitude. Draws one by Allen. They're on the far side of the attack zone. Janelle's shot is blocked away by Schill, about shoulder high. Rebound goes to the far corner. Harrison gets up top. Wilson over to Orzek. Right side shot. Kicks off a Messner's skate or stick and flies out of play with 11:05 left in the third. Timeout on the ice. We'll take one as well. 11:05 left in the third. It's Allen 5, Utah 4. This is the Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Since 1939, America First has helped people start businesses, buy homes and cars, and achieve their financial goals. Today, our top priority is still the financial success of you and your family, which is why we're giving new members $100 when they sign up for a basic savings and checking account, and another $100 when they upgrade to premium checking and enroll in and use direct deposit. So head to AmericaFirst.com today and join the credit union that always puts its members first.
Why is Jerry Seiner the #1 Kia store in the Salt Lake region? Selection. We've got over 350 new Kias to choose from. Savings. Shop over 40 new Kia Sportage models and save up to $2,500 off when you buy. Jerry Seiner has been the area's most trusted automotive source for over 40 years. Little wonder then how we've made thousands of friends to last a lifetime. Jerry Seiner Kia, South Jordan.
I've had a fun one here at Maverik Center. 11 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third period. It's the Americans 5 and the Grizzlies 4. Easton Brzezinski's got 2 goals for Allen. Braden Watts has 1 goal and 2 assists. For the Grizzlies, they are led by Gianni Fairbrother, who has 2 goals. Reed Lepster has 1 goal and 1 assist. Neil Shea has also found the back of the net as he scored 4:37 into the third. Shea now has a goal in all 5 regular season games. Draw in the near circle is won by Utah. They're in their own zone, skating from right to left. Grizzlies race out to center ice. Lepster left wings and out off the near boards. Messner runs it down. Messner gets held up along his right side by Orzek, who pushes Messner and gives him a rough ride into the far corner, deep in the Allen zone, as Wells looks over his left shoulder. 3-on-3 scrum over in the far corner. Janelle hacks away. Manning holds up Janelle as Blaisdell, Harrison's his first name, throws to the near side. Wilson taps it off the near glass. It goes into the Grizzlies zone. Puck and knuckles towards the Utah goal line near side. Allen makes a line change. Yoon with a long distance pass to Lepster. Lepster will sky it into the far corner. Yoon runs it down. He's an outstanding skater. Throws it around Allen's net. Americans gather it. Pass connects to the left wing. Allen over the line. As Hardy, left wing, lefty shot goes wide. Upper along the near boards gets it. He crosses center ice over to Nilsson. Nilsson over the line. Trying to drop it for Pastore, so got hit in the back. Upper skates towards the far corner. Puck will go all the way to neutral ice. The puck is kind of wobbled on its side. Sure, Ed to Fairbrother. That tapped off his stick. Hardy has a glance off his skate towards the far side into the Grizzlies zone. Utah one-hands it back to center ice. Allen retreats. Warmouth will drop it back as Allen crosses center ice. Mike Van Unnen takes a shot from center ice, and it's blocked away by Shield. Puck flipped about 30 feet in the air. Grizzlies trying to clear it out to center ice, and it tips out of play. We get a whistle with 9:37 left here in the third. Oh, I know there's a lot of sports and entertainment options out there. We appreciate you choosing the Grizzlies here tonight. Fans take up a Let's Go Grizzlies chant. Draws give me the far circle. It's Allen 5, Utah 4. Americans looking for some insurance. So Mike Van Unnen shot from the left point. It's kicked away by Shield as it bounced off his right pad, covering his knee. As Shearer steps over the line down the middle. He tries to get around 3 Americans. He'll throw it to the far corner and get it. And Shearer feeds it from one corner to the other to Armstrong. Armstrong trying to get it back up top to Fairbrother. Allen will loft it back to center ice. As Watts from neutral ice pitches it into the near corner. As Watts and Fairbrother get after it physically. Armstrong and neutral ice. He gets tripped up, and Coltrane Wilson makes the call. Neutral zone shot is fired by Fitz. Glove saved by Wells about waist high. Tripping's going to be the call as Craig Armstrong got back checked and drew a penalty. Kyle Krenkovic can't believe it, but he's going to the box. 2 minutes for tripping with 9:03 left in regulation. So this is a golden opportunity for the Grizzlies to tie the game. Both teams have been pretty good on the power play tonight. Krenkovic's penalty, 10:57 into the third period. Utah is 1 for 2, and Allen is 2 for 3. We got a good one here at Maverik Center. Utah's looking to find a way to tie it up here on the power play. As Krenkovic, one of Allen's best forwards, is in the box. Draw on the right circle is won by Utah. They get up top to Yoon. Over to Shea. He's on the left side. Shea with the lefty shot gets redirected. Wells makes a save. Action out in front of the net. Allen gets it, and they'll lift it over the head of Shea as the puck knuckles deep into the Grizzlies zone. Shea runs it down in the near corner. He skates around Shields' net with speed. Shea races across center ice. Steps over the line. Drops it for Wood in the left point. Wood gets to Yoon. He's in the left side. Skates towards his right. Yoon feeds to Gallant, back to Yoon in the right point. Yoon dangles, shoulder fakes, and gets it to Shea in the left side. Back to the right side, drops it back for Yoon, who feeds to the near side for Wood. Wood's got an assist tonight. He gets it to Yoon, right side. Yoon bobbles the puck, gets it off the far boards. He feeds it up top to Shea. Shea directs it to Wood. One-timer. Oh, and he missed just wide. Oh, boy, he didn't miss it by much. Glove side. But the puck ends up back in the Grizzlies zone. About 8 minutes left in regulation. Halfway through Utah's power play. Grizzlies made a line change. So did the Americans. Dashke drops it for Manning across the Lebster left wing. Lebster over the line. Veers off to the right. He's now on the right point. Now Dashke in the high slot. Over to Lebster. He's on the right side. He dangles. Gets to the far goal line for Manning. Back up top to Lebster. Over to Dashke. Dashke to Manning. Left side. Like a shot. Saved by Wells. Rebound. Hipponeops past Lebster. And out to center ice. About 30 seconds left in Utah's power play as Allen leads 5-2. 7.5 minutes left in the third period. Dashke left wings a pass to Messner, who gets the Allen line and dumps it in. There's a stick laying along the end boards as Wilson loses his balance. Wilson gets it back. Manning pushes him along the wall. Messner trying to hack it away. Lebster looking on. 10 seconds left in the power play. Puck slides along the far boards. Armstrong couldn't keep it in. Krenkovic is coming out of the box in 5 seconds. Long-range diagonal pass connects to Manning. Manning over to the near corner, drops it for Dashke. He'll take a lefty shot that goes wide. Puck along the far wing boards. Run down to the Utah line by Fairbrother, who pushes the center ice. Manning back in the Grizzlies zone. Will lay it for Shearer. He's deep in Utah's end. He'll push it out to center ice for Fairbrother. Fairbrother gets it sticked away. Will Gavin skates towards the right side. Drops it off down the middle. Backhand shot. Saved by Shield. That was Brzezinski looking for a hat trick. Couldn't get much of a shot off. Warzek over on the left side. Fires a righty shot that goes wide. 6.5 minutes left in the third period. Right point, Mike Van Unen trying to get to the corner. It's taken away by Tyson Upper as he'll drag it out to center ice. Drop it for Nilsson, who's trying to get it back towards Upper. Now down the middle, Beal with the lefty shot. And it's blocked by an Allen. Stick and it flies out of play off the protective netting with 6:17 left in the third. Drozgame in the far circle. Still a lot of hockey left to be played. Grizzlies are up to 42 shots. Allen's taken 19. It's game 5 of the regular season for Utah. Grizzlies won 3 in a row after losing the home opener to Idaho. It's game 6 for Allen. They're still looking for their first win of the year. They are 0-4-1. They've got one standing point. Allen wins the draw. They skate from left to right. Krenkovic will carry it out to center ice easily. He'll tap it off the near boards, chasing after it as he gets around Jensen, but couldn't get around Dunn. Dunn drops it for Jensen. He'll get it towards Shea, who couldn't reach it. Looks like it's going to be icing on the Grizzlies with 6 minutes, an even 6 minutes left in regulation. Fans making some noise here. Drozgame in the far circle. Asachuk will take it. Asachuk's been outstanding in the faceoff circle tonight. He wins another one. Americans get to Gagnon. He's in the right point. Allen back towards Gagnon. He skates around Utah's net. He hits the side of the net as he was trying to find an American out in front. Grizzlies will bounce it off the near boards. Allen will brush it back to neutral ice. Wood gets it back to Dashke. Dashke to Yoon. He's in the far circle. Cross-country flight. It's taken by Shea at the Allen line. Over to Wood. Wood gets it back to the near circle for Yoon. He couldn't get his balance. Allen will backhand it towards the Utah line where it's gathered by Dashke. 5:25 left in the third. Pass ahead connects to Shea. Tape to tape. Shea over the line, right side. Skates towards the corner, avoids a check. Shea gets to the far circle for Lebster. The backhands it up top to Yoon. Across to Dashke. Left side. Toe drag shot. Saved by Wells in the butterfly position as the puck is sticked out of play with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation. We'll find out how this one ends on the other side as Allen leads Utah 5-4. It's the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
Minutes and 10 seconds left in regulation as the Grizzlies are looking for the tying goal and Allen is looking for some insurance. Grizzlies have outshot the Americans 43-19. Grizzlies will have an offensive zone draw. Manning will take it. He's got Lebster to his left and Messner to his right. Up top, they've played a ton of minutes again tonight. Dashke and Yoon. Smoke him if you got him. Looks like we're going to being for the long haul here tonight. Grizzlies in the specialty jerseys win the draw. You can bid on those in the Dash auction app. Left wing, Dashke with a shot that's wide. Yoon up top to Messner. High slot. Lefty shot is blocked away. Manning at the near goal line avoids a check, but loses his balance. Manning back to his feet. 2-on-2 battle in the corner. Braden Guy battles as Wilson throws it from one corner to the other. Nolan Orzek keeps his head up. He'll push it out to center ice. Janelle's got the deciding goal right now as he scored in the third period. As Grizzlies poking out to center ice, Allen resets. Gagnon at his line. As Allen crosses center ice, dumping it in. As puck gets up on the right side. Lefty shot goes wide. That was taken by Blaisdell. Allen from the far corner fires a sharp angled shot. Shield makes the save. Drosky in the far side. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left in regulation. Second of 9 regular season meetings between the clubs. Utah went 4-3-1 against Allen last year. Grizzlies win the draw. They get out to center ice. Gallant tried to dump it in. Allen took it away. Will Gavin skates towards the left side. Lefty shot. Saved by Shield. As Gavin fired away from just outside the left circle with all sorts of momentum. And after the whistle, some pushing and shoving behind Adam Shield's net. Like Grizzlies are getting all they can handle from Allen. You can almost tell that the Americans are hungry for a victory in this game 6 of the regular season. Fans make some noise here at Maverik Center. As Allen's had some offensive zone time, Utah's looking to find a way to tie it up. Allen wanted to stay out of the penalty box tonight, and for the most part, they've done a good job of it. Dort's going to take the draw for Allen against Briley Wood. Wood picked up an assist in that third period goal scored by Neil Shea, 4:37 in. Shea's got a goal in all 5 games. Puck goes towards the far corner deep in the Grizzlies zone. Now behind the net, Sure drops it for Fairbrother. Got 2 goals and assists tonight. Grizzlies lifting out to Sure. He gets it off his shoulder. Shea on the left side drops it for Wood. He fires towards the net. Wills makes the save. Puck still alive. And the whistle blows as Wells on the second effort covered up with 3:45 left in the third. So Grizzlies will get an offensive zone draw, and that was a great shift by Shea, Gallant, and Wood getting into the attack zone. Sure and Fairbrother really doing a good job offensively as well. This might be Sure's best game that he's played all season. Grizzlies will switch things up. 3:45 left in the third. We'll keep an eye on Adam Shield over the next 2 or 3 minutes. He may come off for an extra attacker if it stays a 1-goal game. Beal will take the draw. He's got Armstrong to his right and Fitz to his left. Up top is Jensen and Dunn. Jensen in the left point. Dunn hanging out in the high slot. Asachuk will take the draw for Allen. This time it's won by Utah. Fitz left side shot is blocked. Coming out was Krankovic. He'll drag the puck out to center ice down the middle. He gets it brushed away by Jensen. Grizzlies 3-on-3 cross center ice. Buell drives it in. Wells will spin it along the far side. Armstrong skates towards the far corner. He throws it around Allen's net as Kulikov cut off Armstrong. Asachuk curls it around a Grizzly towards Krankovic. Watts gains center ice, and they'll dump it slowly into the near corner. Grizzlies will curl it back to Buell. He crosses center ice, dumped it in, and it bounced off the referee. Coltrane Wilson about shoulder high. As Orzek gets taken off the puck, Allen skates around their net to the far side as Wilson gets held up by Buell. Action deep in the Allen zone, less than 3 minutes left in regulation. It's Allen 5, Utah 4. 3-on-3 scrum. Grizzlies trying to skate out of it as Blaisdell holds up an American. Puck goes to the slot. Allen will lift it out into Grizzlies territory as Dashke runs it down near side as an American takes a spill, and that's Janelle. Rink wide pass. Connects to Manning. He curls it back to Dashke. Dashke steps over center ice and dumps it in. As Lepster gets hit in the back. Puck goes to the point. Yoon throws it back to the far corner that was vacated. It's brushed back to the near side as Allen gathers it. Gagnon over towards Harrison Blaisdell. He battles with Lepster at the Allen line. Puck still in. Gagnon gets it. Shield still in net. 2:13 left in the third as Allen skates around their goaltender Dylan Wells, who's played a decent game. Been very busy. Allen fires it off the near boards at center ice. Puck goes all the way down deep for an icing call with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in regulation. It's still a 1-goal Allen lead. As Ryan Knaswich, the Grizzlies head coach, talks with Adam Shield, and Shield's coming off right now. Shield is coming off empty net, 6-on-5. Shield so far tonight has stopped 16 of 21. Cole Gallant will take the draw for the Grizzlies. It's Harrison Blaisdell, 5'11", 181-pound forward. It's his third game of the season. He's taking the draw for Allen. Puck in the far circle. Grizzlies in the attack zone. Linesman thought about dropping the puck but doesn't. 2:05 left in the third. Grizzlies in the specialty jerseys. Draw one, kind of stays in the circle for a minute. Over in the far corner, Kulikov boxes out Shea. Scrum over in the far corner. Less than 2 minutes left. Grizzlies trying to hack it away. Utah's net's empty. Puck ends up with Utah. Out of the pile. Shea dangles the puck. He skates behind Allen's net. He gets held up by Blaisdell. Messner couldn't handle it. The puck ends up in the right point. As Fairbrother skates from one point to the other. He's now on the near side. He throws it back to Yoon. Or make that Wood. Wood with a hot pass that connects to Shearer. He'll feed it to the far goal line. As Shea over to the right side dangles the puck back and forth. Shea, 18 goals from Newfoundland last year. Centers it out to Messner. He couldn't reach it. Minute and a half left. Fairbrother over towards Wood. Back up top to Fairbrother. Left point. He shuffles to his right. Stops with the blue line nearby. He'll take a shot that's blocked away. Allen will fire it towards the empty net. It bounced off of Shearer as he leapt in the air. Puck at neutralized. Gavin dumped it, but only to the Utah line. Grizzlies off the far boards. Wood gets spun around by Kulikov. Oh, that one looked like it hurt Wood. He'll skate off the ice. As Colin Lee, the Grizzlies trainer, will look after him. Hopefully Wood's okay. Allen throws to center ice. Asachuk fires to the empty net, and he misses along the far side. He was across center ice, no icing. 52 seconds left. Utah gets to the right side for Lepster. He crosses center ice, and he'll whip it around the wall. Gagnon, near side, bobbles the puck for a second. He goes down. Battle along the near boards. Grizzlies in the attack zone. Lepster and Messner over there. Puck ends up kicking to the corner. Messner and Lepster battle with Wilson. Allen tries to throw it out. Fairbrother keeps it in, left point. Fairbrother trying to get to Lepster. It's taken away by Brodzinski. He fires to the empty net, and he scores as this baby's in the refrigerator as Easton Brodzinski completes the hat trick as he gets his third of the night. And Allen takes a 6-4 lead. Brodzinski was along the near goal line battling with a couple Grizzlies. He got it, and he was in the American zone. Fired an empty netter. So for Brodzinski, he gets his third goal of the night. So looks like the Americans are going to come away with their first win of the season. Brodzinski with his second unassisted goal and his third over on the night. Brodzinski with 5 goals this season completes the hat trick. Shill's in net right now, less than 20 seconds left. As the fans are heading for the exits. As the Allen Americans put together a grade A effort, looking for their first win of the season. Their top forwards certainly came up big. As Allen dumps it in, Kabori Dunn skates around Shill's net. The Grizzlies' 3-game winning streak comes to an end, and that will do it. Final score is Allen 6, Utah 4. Grizzlies did get 2 goals and 1 assist from Gianni Fairbrother. Neil Shea added a third period goal as he has a goal in all 5 games in the regular season. But the Americans got a hat trick from Easton Brodzinski, and they also got a big performance from Braden Watts, who had 1 goal and 2 assists. Allen gets their first win of the season. Their record goes to 1-4-1. They now have 3 standings points on the year. For the Grizzlies, their record falls to 3-2. They've got 6 standings points, and they are now 1-1 here at Maverik Center. Well, the Grizzlies will have a week off. Their next game will be next Saturday for Pucks and Pups as they take on the Tahoe Night Monsters for the first time ever. Face-off will be at 7:10. Get your tickets to UtahGrizzlies.com. Post-game show starts in 1 minute. Once again, the final score here at Maverik Center. It's the Allen Americans 6 and the Utah Grizzlies 4. This is the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab Tires.
Well, the Grizzlies put together a battle, but it looked like the Allen Americans just wouldn't be denied. Final score, Allen 6, Utah 4. Americans tallied the first goal as Easton Brodzinski scored unassisted, 141 into the contest. The goals were kind of sandwiched with Brodzinski's unassisted goals, as he got the first and last goals of the game unassisted. As Allen had a 3-on-1, Brodzinski was on the right side. He called his own number and fired it past Schill a minute 41 into the game. Grizzlies tied it up as they got a power play. Late in the power play, Lebster got his second of the year. Messner with the primary assist as he centered it over to Lebster. Luke Manning also with an assist. Utah went 1 for 3 on the power play. Allen was 2 for 3. Braden Watts scored for Allen to make it a 2-1 game. He got a second of the year. Orzek and Asachuk with the assists. Later on in the first period, Allen got a power play as Kay Jensen got a hooky minor, 14:51 in. And Kyle Krinkovic, it was kind of an odd-looking power play. It was an unorthodox power play goal as the Grizzlies were aggressive, looking for a shorthanded goal. Allen came back in the transition game, had a 2-on-1. Watts took a shot, showed a bounce off of him, and Krinkovic just skated in for the rebounds and put it away to make it a 3-1 game. That's where it stood after one period. Utah outshot Allen at 19-10 in the first period. Early in the second, Gianni Fairbrother scored on a 2-on-1 as Lebster was on the left side, got it across to Fairbrother, who put it away. It was a pretty good look by Fairbrother, who had an outstanding game. Reed Lebster played a good one as well. Fairbrother with the goal, Lebster and Messner with the assists. Later on in the second, Allen got on a power play as Pastorius got a holding minor. Brodzinski with his second of the game and fourth of the season. He connected with Orzek and Watts getting the assists. Grizzlies got some momentum heading into the second intermission locker room as Gianni Fairbrother scored with 3.4 seconds left in the period. Officially, it's listed as 19:56 in. It's the second of the night and third of the season. Dashke and Manning with the assists. So Allen had a 4-3 lead after two periods. Riley Janelle, early in the third period, scored a minute 34 in. That made it a 5-3 game. 3 of the Allen's 6 goals tonight were unassisted. Janelle scored from the left wing a minute 34 into the third. Grizzlies responded with their top forward line as Neil Shea scored a goal in his 5th straight game. He scored 4:37 in with Fairbrother and Wood getting the assist. While Fairbrother was everywhere tonight, he took the initial shot from the high slot, and the rebound was scored by Shea. He's got a point and a goal in all 5 games. And what can you say about Fairbrother leading by example tonight? Despite the Grizzlies' loss, he did pretty much everything. 2 goals and 1 assist, and he was outstanding. He deserves a star honor regardless of what the final score entailed. Fairbrother and Wood with the assist, 4:37 into the third. And then the Grizzlies, they put together a rally to try to tie it up. They only had 8 shots in the third period. In fact, the shots were even in the third period. Grizzlies had 44 on the night and 8 in the third period. Allen had 8 shots, and both teams had 5 scoring chances in the third period. It's kind of interesting when you look at the scoring chances. The Grizzlies, 44 shots, 19 of them were scoring chances. Allen had 22 shots, and 12 of them were scoring chances. So a little bit more than half of their looks were considered to be grade A chances. So Allen didn't necessarily get a high quantity, but they certainly got a big enough quality with their shots. Dylan Wells played a pretty good game. He really struggled his first 2 outings for Allen this season. But he saved 40 of 44, and he kept his team in it. And Dylan Wells gets his first win of the season. Adam Schill saved 16 of 21. His record falls to 3-2 on the year. So you could pretty much say the difference was the special teams, with Allen going 2 for 3 and Utah going 1 for 3. And when Brodzinski scored the empty netter, he completed the hat trick as he ended the night with 3 goals. 3 stars of the game. Gianni Fairbrother's got to get a mention, and he's the 3rd star. He had 2 goals and 1 assist. He had 8 shots, and he was everywhere for the Grizzlies tonight. He is the number 3 star. Number 2 star is Braden Watts. He had 1 goal and 2 assists. He was even in the plus-minus category. He had 2 shots, and he is the number 2 star of the game. Number 1 star, Easton Brodzinski with a hat trick. He scored 3 goals, 2 of them coming unassisted, and Brodzinski is the number 1 star of the night. So for the Grizzlies, they're 3-2 on the season. They next play next Saturday. Don't forget, 6 days from now, it's the rivalry series between Team Canada and Team USA, the women's hockey rivalry. It's here at Maverik Center. Get your tickets for that. Grizzlies next Saturday will take on the Tahoe Night Monsters. It'll be the first ever meeting between the Grizzlies and Night Monsters. Tim Tebow is one of Tahoe's owners. Let's take a quick look at the Tahoe roster and see if there are any former Grizzlies playing with Tahoe. As Logan Nelson, he's a name to watch out for. Nelson, wearing number 28. He was a star with Rapid City over the last few years. Ryan Orgel, who had a cup of coffee for the Grizzlies 3 years ago, he's on the Tahoe roster, but a lot of unfamiliar names and faces playing for Tahoe, so we'll get to know them quite a bit next week as they'll be in for a 2-game set. Well, it's been a ton of fun here this weekend. We had a good crowd of 5,800 for the regular season opener. Looks like a little bit more than 4,300 for here tonight on this Saturday evening. Some crazy games in the league. Let's go over the Mountain Division scores. Tahoe, they got a home game against Idaho, and after 2 periods, Tahoe leads 3-2. Iowa got a 4-2 victory over Tulsa. Wichita scored the first 3 goals in their game against Rapid City. Rapid City scored 2 unanswered, but Wichita comes away with a 3-2 victory. And in a shootout, Fort Wayne defeated Kansas City 4-3. Former Grizzly defenseman Kyle Mayhew had 1 assist for Fort Wayne in the victory. Well, that'll just about wrap things up. As there are people on the ice, a lot of big groups came out to Maverik Center tonight. Don't forget to bring your dog. You got to purchase a ticket for your dog, as they got some dog special sections, or I guess your dog can interact with other dogs. There will be dog-themed festivities. We're just going to have a dog day here at Maverik Center. That's 7 days from now. Pucks and Pups will be here at Maverik Center as the Grizzlies begin their 2-game set with the Tahoe Night Monsters. Well, everybody else is headed for the exits. Looks like I'll head for the exits as well. Once again, in 2 hours and 34 minutes, and in front of a crowd of 4,384. 43-84 saw Easton Brodzinski score 3 goals. And Braden Watts had 1 goal and 2 assists as Allen defeated Utah 6-4. Grizzlies got a great effort from Gianni Fairbrother, who had 2 goals and 1 assist, and Reed Lebster was outstanding tonight. He had 1 goal and 1 assist. Mick Messner and Luke Manning each had 2 assists. Manning leads the club with 6 assists through 5 games this season. Grizzlies did double up Allen in the shot count, 44-22, but the Americans scored 6 goals on 22 shots as they defeat the Grizzlies 6-4. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and not necessarily the final outcome. I'm Tyson Whiting, and it is what it is. We'll talk to you next Saturday as the Tahoe Night Monsters will be here at Maverik Center, 6:50 pregame show, 7:10 face-off. You've been listening to the Utah Grizzlies Hockey Network. Good night, everybody.